have audio issues like last game. Hi everyone, welcome to the Divine and Conquer Sacred World. This is a 5e D&D game based on the Pathfinder Inner Seas rulebook, using the Greyhawk Pantheon, a little bit of Taldor, and a little bit of Ravnica in there. One day I'll say that smoothly. I am Jesus, the Dungeon Master. But before we... Dungeon Master. Any small announcements, big announcements, medium-sized announcements?
We going to South by, bitches.
It's been a minute! Oh! It hasn't been a minute?
I don't know.
Fuck yeah! It's been
a minute!
We need a timer
Smart
next
cars
time.
don't work with us. We're just gonna throw dice at each other. We have to last 1 minute without causing F4. South by Southwest, motherfuckers! We're going. It's gonna be there.
What happened to your one brain cell?
The one brain cell.
I'm giving it to Wes now.
We're going to South by, guys.
Yes.
We'll see y'all there tomorrow. We're gonna party. We didn't see death saves. That sucks.
No.
We didn't see anyone else that I wanted to see. That also sucks. But sadness out the way. Let's introduce our characters.
Yeah.
Let's start with Weast.
Hi, I am Vic. I play Wes, the human barbarian.
I am Tabatha. I play Oria, the Loxodon Druid.
I am Coleton. I play Ariell, the human paladin.
And I am Cow, the high elf rogue.
Also an artificer.
An artificer.
That's also art fisting.
Artificer,
Art of
which
fisting.
is now for playtesting on D&D Beyond.
The art of...
God.
What?
Yeah, D&D Beyond. Thank you. That's a thing I need to say.
Thank you so much for playtesting the Artificer, because it's so relevant to our campaign right now.
Yeah. Which, thank you, because I totally made a rogue, and I could go back and now make him an actual artificer. But look, I have things I need to say, and I haven't.
Come on.
But we are affiliated, so give us a sub, because we're poor boys.
Do it.
We need to thrive.
We need coffee. I need coffee, a lot of it. I will tomorrow too. But other than jokes aside, we are affiliated, so if you like what we're doing and stumbling on our words, follow us. At least follow us. That's cool. And also on the left, so this side, am I right? Is that right? Yes. So this side of the screen, you can actually look at everyone's characters.
Right here.
A lot of things are homebrew. Like Loxodons are not a race that you can get for free, but the Loxodon language is. It's no shade.
Figure.
It's just a thing that's happening. And I'm not paying $2 per each spell. So, shade. You can look at the character sheets, but just know that some things are tweaked. Everything that is tweaked is going to be under notes, and then go to the section where it says other, and then you can see all the little tweaks for everyone's character. Other than that, let's roll that motherfucking intro. Hey guys, hope you like that little intro. So, what I should have been doing is getting my audio shit set up. It's not like there's a lot of things to do here, but last time on Divine and Cup. So, to recap the last game, the last extremely psychedelic and weird game.
We were tripping balls.
That's the word, balls. Trip on them. There's two.
That's the thing that happened.
That is the thing that happened. So the party got ready to leave Cowrabao and head to Korvosa, for a little 2-week trip pit stop before they go to search further. If I remember the map correctly, it's further. You technically going away from Fangwood slightly to restock on supplies, to go slightly back up, and then east to go to Fangwood to reunite Oria with her family and tribe. On the trip, you guys. You're going there mainly because you guys discovered that there is a Storm Lord, a nomadic group of Goliaths that apparently at least one of them has hunted one of Oria's people and used their tusks as trophies. So,
Not cool.
not cool, man. So that's the main reason why you guys are switching paths and going in that direction. With your mainly peaceful couple days on the road, after leaving your second location left in destruction, you guys take the Medusa and Junior and head on your way. Medusa takes her first couple of steps along the trip. Junior's acting more like a bigger brother. And on the road, the party stumbles upon a cart with the noble crest of the helm, lion, and fish. One of the nobilties, part of the court of Korvosa, which someone identified with a good history check. After you guys discovered that the people escorting this gentleman on his trip back to Korvosa for retrieving something in a chest, something that's very important, you found that the young wizard was high on some mind-altering effect, and so was the dwarf bodyguard. You guys agreed to retrieve the treasure, stumbling upon a fungal cave full of microid people. Someone tell me how to pronounce that word correctly. So the colony of mind-altering mushroom men. You guys discovered that this ecosystem was disturbed by a scorpion kin, a acrocumbelimilide. Also tell me how to pronounce that properly, D&D, please. So, Scorpion guy. Scorpion King, you fought him. You feared,
We fought the rock.
you fought the rock.
We did. That's what I was thinking last time, too.
You guys discovered that one of the mushroom men was actually attached to the head of the Scorpion Kin, but since it was immune to poison, some of the effects didn't fully control, and as soon as you defeated him, the colony stopped being hostile towards you and looked for this physically largest mushroom to now be the new boss.
Big boss.
Big boss. So, after that, you guys are about to leave. After West and Cow both were under the influence of the spores and technically can still communicate with them and still talk to them. Yes.
They fused.
What's up, Cow?
Out of character.
Yeah.
Are we Facebook Live? Or do I have to press that?
We're not on Facebook Live because I didn't put it up. My bad.
Do I press it then?
Sure, press it. Yeah, press Facebook Live so we can go Facebook Live. Thank you. We're learning how to do things, so I'm not doing everything here. Thank you.
We were live on Twitch.
Yeah, now we're on Facebook. If you're watching on Facebook, like right now, go to Twitch, chat with us. Hi, everybody.
Hello.
So,
Hello.
you guys are exiting the cave right now and putting some happy Forest Day music. Thank you, Tales Off Audio. You're super cool. As you guys are leaving, the brace starts piling in. You see the clear path that you made with your Speak with Plant spell and ask them very politely to clear the way for your cart to go through. You do stumble on the site of, which I think we did briefly discover yesterday, right? Yeah, yesterday night. What is her name?
Cordelia.
Cordelia. Her blindfold was off as Cow Jr. was picking her up, with no effect. You quickly put the blindfold back on. As they're both under the effects of the spores, you see that there is a large part of one of the barrels with food eaten, Has a lot of chew marks on it, but not fully. That like just bitten and then left there. You can see that Cow has a couple of veggies and just food on his face that he's been munching on. Couscous, your warhorse, is currently on the ground licking dirt and has made a pretty sized little hole where he's just ingesting dirt into himself. And since you guys are still under the effects of the communication part of the spore effect, you can talk to Couscous telepathically, and he is enjoying the hell out of this dirt. You're still technically quote-unquote high as you guys are exiting the cave. What you do? Trixie was not affected,
No,
as
Trixie
your
was not
giant
affected.
badger is just there, confused and worried slightly, but there.
Not enjoying dirt, apparently.
Not enjoying dirt. Only horses enjoy dirt. Dort. You know, it's a new flavor of dirt. Dort. So what do you guys do?
Dort flavored dirt.
So I
Yeah.
guess we're gonna just load this damn thing up onto the cart.
Okay, yeah. So you get the chest, which is extremely heavy even with your
My
with
nat
your
20.
20. You picked it up, but it still takes Wes and you to pull it up as the cart just goes pretty heavy. So yeah, Couscous is he's down right now.
Couscous, what you doing, buddy?
As you can communicate with him.
Hey, you enjoying that dirt, buddy?
I think we all enjoy dirt.
That's good dirt.
And then you guys also feel that that dirt should be good.
Dirt is
Because you can feel him too.
That looks so good.
It llooks good. And then when you taste it, it's not good.
You know,
The
It's
part
not
of you
good.
is telling you that it is good too.
couscous is not good. Couscous is not good.
Because you can, yeah, you guys can identify that the colony is one. So Couscous thinks it's part of one. But you guys know that there's two entities between you and the colony.
Like, here, try this grass instead, couscous.
He starts chewing on the grass and almost munching as if he was a cow and just grinding it over and over and over again, salivating extremely, not getting up at all.
Okay, buddy. Let's get up. Time to get up. Come on.
It looks at you. I thought I am up.
Now you're gonna get even more up.
Well, maybe it had no animal or persuasion, since you're talking telepathically to it. Either or.
Ooh.
Ooh.
Nice.
Ooh. 18.
On which one?
I did. Actually, I'd roll higher if it was animal handling.
You want to do animal handling?
Yeah, I'm doing animal handling.
Okay.
So it's actually 23.
23.
Oh my.
As you grab part of that grass that Cow has and start lifting its neck, making it feel like that's part of what he's doing,
Yeah,
and
okay, buddy.
eventually does get up. After
That's a good
Whoa, we are up.
horse.
yeah, re-put the saddle on him correctly. Well, sorry, not the saddle, but the reins on him and everything, and you guys make your path forward. Every now and then, Couscous will stop and just look at something, and then you guys can see how his horse brain is trying to process this. And then, with a slight little nudge, at 23, you guys eventually pull him out of it.
Nature's magic.
We passed by those lilies.
Yeah, the sleeping daisies,
Mhm.
the lilies.
Oopsies.
Are they still like word?
Emanating.
Yeah, the pollen that would make people sleepy.
Drowning daisies, as they're called. They are still there.
Mhm.
They haven't sprung any pollen out because you guys would be asleep, but
Okay.
they're still there. They're
Can-
still in that huddle.
Or you by any chance go over to one of them and try to extract some of it?
Sure.
I don't know if that would be
Night,
I guess,
night.
nature.
That would be a nature check.
I don't have nature, but
Roll me in.
You're a fucking druid.
shut up! I picked medicine.
The two skills that Druid
Oh!
Yep, night night.
That was a 9.
has. A 9.
Mhm.
You think you know how to pick it up. You're pretty sure. You grab it. Trunk.
Wait that way, just like I don't want to go to sleep.
Nothing's moving. No powder's coming out. Nothing. Roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Fuck. Motherfucker. 8.
As you pick it up,
Lost its magic.
and then you see her as she falls over. More of yellow just springs up and then starts falling down. And
Jesus.
Are
she's
we out? Are we out of the?
Yeah, you're out of the
Damn
cave.
it.
You
Well,
guys
now
are-
it's
out
going
of
in the bag.
radius
High.
of
And
yeah.
now this one's
If-
rolling better.
If you guys are going to travel that far up, yes, it'll be out of the. After you get 280 feet away from the cave, you no longer can speak with them, and the effects are very fast. You're crashing really fast.
Oh fuck.
Because your brain's getting back to reality. So to you, it feels like a crash. But yes, you're getting back to it. And you no longer can communicate with them. You can no longer communicate with Couscous. Couscous looks like he's had a really rough day. The kids are groggy now.
Oh.
And Oria is passed in a field full of sleeping daisies.
Alright.
I swear to God, if this is the thing that actually ends up TPKing us.
I guess I'm gonna go down there. I'm gonna hold my breath,
Okay.
and I'm gonna try to pick her up and kind of
Do you-
half carry her.
Roll
Do you
me
wanna
strength.
Do you wanna just tie a rope on her leg and then get out of the daisy and then pull it out?
That's a good idea.
That's actually a good idea.
Yeah,
Because
just do that.
if you will carry and you
For my
accidentally
stupidity.
inhale because maybe she's heavy or something. I don't know.
Because hell what? I was just trying to get it.
I mean, she is a
Something that
pretty
could
big
help.
lady.
I have a
You can't-
50-foot rope.
Alright, let's do this.
Roll me a strength with a really low DC, but just in case.
Just in case.
You don't get a 1 or something.
Nah, I got a 20.
Easy enough.
Yeah.
Okay. That's pretty. And then she's there. You see that when you move her, a lot of the, like, almost as if like reflexing, the spores start springing out. And you grab her, pull her in, and you see that in her hand, there's a couple of daisies wrapped in her hand. You see powder and then yellow.
Okay.
So I do still have technically.
Technically you do. I rolled percentiles and it said, you know what, 15 above you do, 78. Okay, so yeah, you have a pedal in there.
Yeah, I'll just tuck those into her bag for her and load her into the cart.
So right down.
If you're gonna touch one, you should roll me a wisdom saving throw.
Oh, okay.
Please tell me you're not gonna fall asleep too.
Oh
God damn
no,
it.
big boy is asleep too.
5.
Alright. From 3 went down to 2 left. As one of them and Wes is now on the floor.
Just don't touch him. Just don't touch him.
So now you are both unconscious?
Yes.
Ariell is not going to go over there. No.
How long are we going to be unconscious?
As soon as 1 minute passes, you get to reroll again.
Cool.
Oh shit.
Yeah, I'm just gonna wait and just look at them like, really.
Reroll again with an advantage, both of you.
What would it be?
And, wisdom saving throw with advantage.
6.
You are
19.
hard asleep. You wake up
Light.
and you have 3 petals that you can see. 1 already used up. There's 2 flowers in your hand, and then you see a drooling West.
Ariell's sitting on the driver's side of the carriage, holding Cordelia. He's just looking at you like, was it worth it?
Yes, it was. And just quickly shoving that shit in her bag without even opening her hand, just shoving it in her bag.
Okay. All right.
So,
Two drowning daisies.
Oh god.
Make a wisdom
He's
saving
better
throw.
coming in.
So what are we doing with West? I don't think I'm strong enough.
I'll try to lift him up.
Alright.
I'll help. I'll carry him.
Roll with advantage.
It's my stay. It's
Since-
my stay.
15.
He's a heavy boy, but you manage to pick him up and put him in the cart. For the next 8 minutes, he will be asleep.
No.
Put him next to Cow Jr. Just like, here.
I don't want to go in the pot.
You see that eventually Cow just puts his hand. What wakes you up is Cow just, Cow Jr. just,
That's fair.
and you see a little baby Minotaur just going on your face.
Just gonna do that back to him.
And
Hey, buddy.
literally, you were just, the last thing you remember was you were pulling Oria back and successfully doing it, and now you're in a cart, and everyone's driving.
Okay. That happened.
Alright.
Don't ask.
Doing it.
Please, God, don't ask.
So, anything specific you guys want to do before we get back to Sir Chaddington?
Not look at
That's
any more of the
okay.
plants. We're not going to do that.
Okay.
Shut up. It was just kind of like, you know what? Elemental components, sure. I mean, just
Hey,
nature, medicine components, sure.
they're-
Why not?
they're great components when you do not fall asleep. I'm missing my
Exactly.
my color is called green, not yellow. You silly fuck. So, a tree, road. Am I an artist? Yes. How did you know? That's a road. How did you know?
Totally
As you guys are
I'm immersed.
coming back over here, the immersion has never been
Whoa.
better.
Whoa.
Who is driving?
Me.
Okay, you are in the back.
I'm in the back of the
asleep.
Where
Always on the roof.
is your badger just with you?
car. Yeah.
Are you on top of the car like always?
Always.
Okay, and I'm gonna put you here just
He likes
to
to feel tall.
show that you are in there. We can do that. All right. They're technically in their cart, but you don't see them, as the dwarf is still over here, and Mr. Boy is just. Yeah, I said it's a completely different miniature. Shut up. Can't find the one that I wanted to use. The boy with the owl is over there. Okay, so. Oh, I want to make sure that light's not shown. There you go.
How's this
Brightness.
guy's going?
Immersion is gone. So, you still see the dwarf kind of like, he looks like he's had the worst night of his life. Very bad hangover. Just sitting down with his legs fully open, just
Aw.
very groggy. And you see the boy has his book closed and he's currently petting his owl. On top of the rock that was just there as you guys are approaching. You don't see any movement from inside the cart or anything, but you guys are approaching. Is there anything specific that you want to do before Chaddington emerges?
I'll just like pull over the cart and just say, "Whoa, boy, Sir Chaddington."
And then you quickly hear and then the door opens and the mechanical steps out. Well, everybody, it's good to see you. It looks like you've returned in one piece. That's wonderful, very, very wonderful.
Yes.
In the back of the car, you just hear, "Oh my God, shut the fuck up!"
Just kind of just go.
And everyone sees that there's this like, oh God, in Chaddington's face, and he approaches. Master Ariell, we have good news, I presume.
Indeed, we have your chest.
Oh, wonderful, wonderful. In the back with you. And he kind of turns away and goes to a side. You see that his cart has many compartments outside, and he's literally going to an outside compartment. He opens it up easily, no locks or nothing. He's like, shh, and undoes a rope and is starting to grab little tiny bags. And you notice that his gold was literally outside of his cart.
Oh, that was smart.
Yeah. So
He's a genius.
he's a good boy. As I assumed nobody is moving the cart to his, like the chest to his cart, right?
I mean,
Yeah,
We're gonna get
I
down.
don't know.
I looked at the chest. I was like, yeah, I'm not gonna carry that. That's
yeah.
It looks heavy.
Oria's gonna look at the chest and look back at him. What's in the chest?
Oh, just the thing, you know, things, and I don't know.
You don't know.
Tell me a insight.
Like 15.
Yeah, he's bullshitting you. He does not want to let you know.
Horton, here's a
You know-
bitch ass lie.
Yeah, Horton here's a bitch ass liar.
I'm just gonna kind of walk over to him and be like, you know, Sir Chattington,
Yes.
we did go through quite a bit of trouble retrieving this
Yes,
chest,
I
and-
have 150 gold as promised for each of
And
you
it
for
seems
your...
to be exceedingly heavy for the size of the chest itself.
Oh, you know, metals and things and
What exactly is inside the chest, since we nearly died retrieving it for you?
Just the thing.
What things?
What thing?
Roll me persuasion.
Okay.
Go,
Right.
go.
No.
Wolf.
That sucks. I know, want to assist me? No, okay.
Can I go down?
Okay.
I'll
Can
go
I
down.
assist?
If you're assisting...
Yeah.
I'm gonna
him
go
into-
down and just.
Sure, roll again. Yeah, if you guys are all doing it. Or if you want to roll, you can roll.
Do you want to roll again?
I'll roll again.
Okay.
If not, yeah, whatever.
I'm getting down with the cart to go like.
Oh my god, it's the same roll.
Hang out.
Okay. 11.
11. He looks at you. Well...
Did that seriously just work?
No. He's trying to think of something
A little
else.
bit, yeah.
Well, it's a present. That's what it is.
Now, can you put me down, right? Kind of right next. No, the other side.
Sure.
No, really close to him too.
Okay.
I was like, we actually really almost died here. What's inside the chest? Tell us now.
Are you intimidating him?
Yeah.
That's what. All right. Roll
Oh.
intimidation.
Oh.
16.
Nice.
He looks at you like moving his hand towards your mask. Matters. Like he has to correct himself to like not show what he was afraid of, as he like only sees your beady eyes in all black with daggers and arrows, and you look like you are straight up gonna kill somebody.
Yeah, my eyes are red because reasons. Yeah, it's a present for someone. It's a thing.
Oria just in the back. You know, I have actually no problem taking it back to where I just
That would
found
be
it.
very no, please don't.
You know, 'cause I can.
It's a present.
I'm just gonna interject and kind
You
of walk
can-
to it.
Roll sense motive if you would like. Since
Okay.
you put
I might as well.
I'm gonna cut the shit.
Nope.
I'll do it.
he's walking lion hue.
I'm going to walk
What's
back
the
to the
sense-
chest.
sense
17.
motive
Plus two.
Yeah,
Sense
right there,
motive
right
to
there.
what?
Oh my.
17?
17.
What is sense motive?
Oh, insight. I'm sorry.
Sorry,
I keep
yeah,
saying-
17.
Yeah, sense motive was
16.
16. He's too afraid to lie to you right now.
Mhm.
You do not buy that it's a present. He needs to know what's in it. He could not be risking so much for this. Someone of his stature and place would not put himself out of his castle or palace to be here.
Mhm.
He has to know what's inside. But with you guys, he's too afraid to be lying right now. He legitimately, it is a present.
But he has no idea what it is. Or he's just not.
You don't think that the original one, maybe he actually doesn't know what it is inside.
Mhm.
Maybe he thinks he does, or he's too dense to figure it out. He should have the information, but he doesn't.
I'm gonna get the chest out and ask It's already out, right? Or is it?
No,
still
it's in the
back?
cart. If
Okay.
you're gonna grab the chest, I need you to roll me a strength
Yeah,
check.
I'm gonna go back, but as I'm going to get it, I'm gonna be
Uh-huh.
like, Wes, could you please assist me with
Wes,
this?
Yeah,
already-
give me a sec. Give me a sec.
Yeah, you went down to the.
I went down to the. Well, I'm more, like, yeah, it's like next to him, but like I'm gonna like kind of peek into the cart
Okay.
and just be like, "Ma'am, sorry to bother.
Yes.
Do you have any fucking idea what's in that chest?"
There is a complete embarrassment in her face. No, it's just a thing that we had to bring back. Very important and expensive. I think it is a present. I'm not sure who he's trying to bribe this time.
So you're trying to bribe someone?
I don't know. That's usually what he does. And you see that you guys that can see him, he's like, oh god, like physically he's getting hurt by her saying this. I don't know.
Oh,
I just enjoy the ride.
Roll
I'm
a
so
15
sorry.
strength.
She doesn't say anything.
Alright.
Kind of sits back and just looks forward.
And 15 strength.
Ooh, you can drag it, but it fell off the ground. Like if you picked it up and then immediately
I'll
onto
help him.
This thing is
Okay.
heavy. I
Yeah.
proceed to drag it until
you can
I
drag with the
receive
15.
assistance.
You can drag it, but you can't pick it up.
Yes.
Okay, so
Um,
you dragging it over the chest.
Yeah.
I'm sure I have a miniature for a chest, but we've got whatever.
I guess a question. Oh, I thought of a question that we should.
and as I like kind of drag it past him, I'm gonna look over to him and be like, "This must be an especially important present. You sure you don't know what it is?"
They did tell me.
Hey.
Can you open it by any chance?
No. He's a big, scared grin. Like he's trying to smile, but he's not.
Sir Chardinum, you are so full of shit.
I cleaned this morning. See the dwarf gets up, grabs the chest. Are you gonna resist or anything?
Oh, we don't take
I need to roll.
it.
Oh, okay. 21.
Oh my.
And it goes leaning over and it just throws it in the back, slightly crooked, doesn't really care, and then starts looking around.
For his axe.
Yeah.
Wah, wah.
I'm gonna just look back at Sir Chaddington and be like, well, who is the present for?
It's part of the council. It's part of the council. What are you trying to roll?
Persuasion.
Okay.
Okay.
He has one left on his little tally.
That's a 19.
He's completely broken down into beyond friendly territory right now. Then he composes himself back up again. Look, it's for the Council of Korvosa's president. I was in charge of getting it. If I could bring it back, then I'd be put in a much higher seat and have more land.
Ah.
That's hence why I'm paying you very heftily 150 gold.
Wait, you said 200 each.
Did I now?
Mm-hmm.
You see that his yeah, say
That's
goes
why-
back and says,
That's why we
you
went
did
straight.
say 200, honey. Of course I did. Why would I not pay these great adventurers their full price? And then goes back, and you see that he's putting more coins into each individual sack. Yes, quite. And he hands every single one a bag.
As he
As-
hands me my bag, I just go look at him and be like, well, if you are delivering it to the court, I suppose I'll see you when I meet the queen.
What?
Woo!
I take it. I just kind
As-
of nod to him and like a little bit of a smile, and then I turn around and go back to my cart.
He's slightly stoic. He's not really giving you guys your gold, but he has it in his hand.
I'll take it.
What?
Thank you
Yeah.
very much.
Oh, yeah.
Oria, at the same time, you really look unwell. Are you sure you're okay?
No.
Is it stomach? Is it like nerves? I may have something that could help with that.
No!
No, a deception.
What are you gonna give him?
Oh no.
It's not gonna be the mushroom stuff, or is it gonna be the sleeping
While she's digging in her bag for whatever it is, I'm just gonna put a hand on his shoulder. Just be like, just some friendly advice. I'm trying to think how to word it. Just some friendly advice, just for future and whatnot. Things don't last forever. Once you're dead, all that gold and mansions don't mean shit.
Yes, but I had it when I was alive.
Very wise.
That was a 17 for the deception.
He got a 16.
Fuck.
17.
Yeah. Well, I guess if you have something.
Yeah, she's just gonna like grab her pouch and it's like it's aromatherapy. Just take it
Oh,
away.
okay. As he grabs it. Oh shit, that's a 5.
No.
She's gonna like help him back to the cart as he's
As the
Kind
dwarf is still looking
passing
for
out.
his axe.
Yeah, as he's passing out, she's gonna escort and kind of
You see
let him to the cart.
the young boy runs over. Apparently, since I did this, now he has glasses. Fucking and then casts a spell, and you see that his body is being lifted up and put into the cart.
And he's out cold?
Yeah, for
Yeah.
the next 2 minutes. But he's out.
Well, she's gonna just look over it,
Yeah.
That's a great
the
2
lady in the
minutes.
cart just
You see that the boy like he looks over at you, and then kind of climbs into the driver's seat.
You hear that?
We never caught her name.
Beautiful. Silence.
Whose name?
Hers?
Her name.
Oh, I'll go into the card master.
I was going to.
Oh god, I cannot remember. What was her name?
I'll do it for you.
Oh my lord! I should write all
Just
the people's
kinda-
names.
Lean back into the cart, just like, oh, by the way, ma'am, didn't get your name.
Miss Future Chaddington. Samantha.
Samantha. Samantha sounds better than
I'm gonna go
Chaddington.
to the dwarf.
She kind of like.
Whatever.
It's not bad.
Well,
It's comfortable.
it's not all it's cracked up to be, I don't think, but anyway, we're gonna be heading your direction, so maybe we'll see you again.
You see that the boys like looking over, like we're moving into. We can move together.
Nah, it's okay.
You're going towards the dwarf. As you guys are preparing the cart right now too.
And did I hear her say her name?
Yeah.
I mean, I'll tell you.
We were towards the dwarf. And he's
By the way, her name's Samantha, in case you wanna,
Yeah. I wanna speak in Dwarven.
okay.
Yeah. And ask him his name. And if he's okay.
Why, not many of you know how to speak my tongue. Urgash
I've been around.
is my name.
Urgash?
Urgash.
oh gosh.
Urgash.
You seen fucking axe? Looking for.
I may have.
He looks at you. That's not just like any one. It has to be specific.
No, I actually do want to give it back. I took it for safekeeping, because maybe somebody will pick it up and not return it to you. The axe looks very important.
Okay. Do you hand him his axe?
Yeah, I have
Okay.
his axe because
Thank you. Sheets it.
I had a very close dwarf friend, and you reminded me of him.
Oh god, I hope not. Shit face hugging a tree. Oh wait, and then he's like that. Yeah, that's pretty much every dwarf. That sounds about right. Yeah. You see that he grabs a swig of something and puts a flask back. Yeah, good elf. Then he goes and just like hops onto the back of the cart. And just the cart something moves over, and then he pushes the chest over to like equilibrate himself out, and then
Oria's gonna approach the wizard who I guess took the reins in the front.
yeah.
Yeah, it's like, are you sure you're okay to drive?
If I fall asleep, I can just let my friend here do it. And you see a giant owl, like half of his torso, his full torso is out. He's pretty good at it.
Okay.
And then the owl just turns his head all the way around and looks at you.
Fucking owls.
Yeah.
Wow.
So, what are you guys going to do? Or, because you also see the boys kind of just like waiting for you.
Yeah, it's like, do you know the way that you need to go?
Yeah. Just wouldn't mind talking to someone.
Oh shit.
If no one says anything, he's not going to waste any time with his embarrassment and just gonna hit the horses and start going off.
Oh, I guess that's it.
Oria's like, oh my god, I kind of feel bad.
Maybe they might need an escort because, you know,
Yeah.
You might get attacked.
that
again.
owl is too big. Someone said.
Yeah.
It's a big owl.
Familiars, you know. They're cool. They're cool that way.
I just kind of go, hey. I'll wait until everyone's back on the cart, and then I'll kind of catch up alongside them,
Mhm.
and I'll look down. Lady Samantha, Sir Chaddington.
And
I suppose
she
we'll
kind of looks around. Yes.
we'll clear the path for you. Make sure no more harm befalls you until you
You
reach
see,
the
there's this
destination.
huge, genuine smile. That'd be lovely.
Well, if you'll excuse me, and I just go, and we move up ahead of him.
As you guys are doing that, you hear the door. Yeah, bad company. The last words you'll hear from quite a fucking while. So, as you guys are heading forward, you notice that Couscous is moving quite fast.
Yay.
For a while, you actually have to kind of make him slow down a little bit.
Yeah.
And you're noticing just his massive size compared to just a normal travel horse. He's a very well trained horse and really strong. Apparently, there's something that I should know about. What up, yeah, join the cult. Pretty boy Coleton over here. Hey, what's up, Scott? So as you guys are,
You laugh, you lose.
so as you guys are traveling forward,
Yes. Are we by any chance able to kind of rest up a little bit while
yeah.
Okay,
You guys, this would be considered a short rest
Oh,
easily.
God.
Many short rests, since you guys aren't really doing much other than who's actually manning Couscous.
I think he was the one that was driving. at the
Okay,
moment.
all right. So Coleton.
Also, our health.
If you so you can roll your hit die up, which for you it comes down, they're all d8s because Rogue and Artificer. Since you're 5th level, up to 5 d8s. Each time you roll a d8, you can add your con. You don't have to use all 5 of them. You just can't. And
5. So it's not 3d8s anymore.
no, it's you're level 5, so it's 5 d8.
Okay.
So you can roll up to 5. If you only need to roll 1, then just roll 1. If you need to roll 2, roll 2. And then you gather your hit die back. If you have spells that can be gathered back in short rest, you can also gather those back. So, as you guys are traveling, also remember to add 200 gold to your character sheet since you guys did get.
I did that.
That's important.
Yeah, I
I
did
mean,
that
I did
already.
that first.
Yeah. So, yeah, as you guys are traveling towards your destination, it's particularly calm, not really anything of interest. You guys will travel for a couple of days. You see that eventually Chaddington will grab the rails of the cart and like let the boy like either walk next to it and very rarely have him like sit behind where his fiance is. Are you gonna be driving the whole time, or are you guys doing shifts?
Probably shift.
I'll do shifts with you
Okay.
and stuff like
So-
that. Yeah.
So who has the first shift of this random day? Okay.
Me.
So as the first shift's happening, you see Chaddington's very eager to speak to someone. Keeps looking at you.
Good lord, no.
So, venturing.
Mm.
That's fun.
Yes.
Does it pay good?
Well, you tell me. You just paid me 200 gold.
That is quite good. If it happens every day, if it's just once in a while, you know how it goes. And then he goes on and speaks on how he wanted to be an adventurer the whole fucking time.
What do you think harder than me?
And then whoever whoever can hear the conversation is booming. You hear how like, I was once a young man in gentleman's school, seeing what daddy could pay and how well it would go. And as you switch, he's not stopping the conversation for the next day. So like, Oria, you take your shift like, yes, catching frogs was great to straighten the back. It just added, and then like you can't take it anymore. You switch. West, now you're driving, and it's like finger strength with rope. It is great. You just tie the ropes on your fingers and you pull. Oh, got the card. And you just. It's great strength for your fingers.
You know what? You're absolutely right.
Of
Finger
course.
strength is very, very important.
Yeah, watch. Look at these fingers.
If you want some real finger strength, here's finger strength and dexterity. Here's a fun game you could play.
Oh, I'm
You
quite
take a
good at
knife,
games.
Put your hand out on the table,
Oh no.
and you're gonna just kind of slowly.
Pulling a trick. Friends.
You should try it sometime. It's a great party trick.
Oh.
I learned it way out in the backwoods. Good friend
friends
of mine
are.
showed it to me. Yeah, Cal's really good at this game. We've
Oh shit, that's real. Quite interesting.
Just seek out.
As
Fingers.
there gets to a point where you cannot stand him talk. You stopped talking to him maybe an hour
actually,
ago.
to be fair, I'm gonna start trying to talk over him.
Oh, okay.
I'm gonna try to talk over him. See, all right. So now what? So there I was. There was like 3 wild boars, right? I've got the
Yes.
first one gutted. My hand halfway up its chest cavity.
Oh.
All right.
God.
I'm
Yes.
practically using it as a mitt to beat the other one. Which,
His
by the
eyes are
way,
completely shocked. Yeah.
don't even get me started on the goblin. The goblin just threw the whole game off for me. He was just flinging
Goblin?
shit
I
down
just poked
from
my
the
head
tree.
out of the window, like in the front. I'm like, and what of the smell?
You hear that? That was never.
You ever smelled the decayed? Have you ever smelled a decayed dragon brain? That, plus some guano, plus say some bread that's been sitting in the river for a week.
Oh my. Yes.
And it's just
to
there's
be
a point where it just blew
adventurer.
chunks and
Oh God.
it looked like your morning porridge. You ever had porridge?
What? No. I don't think that.
Kids like you doesn't eat porridge for breakfast.
No.
It's part of a balanced meal. That's how
It's
you really
gotta-
get the guns.
it's
You gotta
gotta-
eat your grains.
Oh God, I eat quail eggs every morning.
Someone's asking how much Chaddington benches.
Actually, Chaddington has a good strength. He's actually kind of built, but
I'm
not.
gonna arm wrestle him.
Sure. He would 100% take you up on that.
I mean, you're a really strong dude. I mean, obviously you work out.
He's quite.
You work out.
Actually, this is just natural. It's no need to boast.
Oh, no, you need to
Come
stop
on,
that
man.
orange giving me the papers.
What happened? I'll be strength check to arm wrestle him.
Oh,
I'm gonna Rachel doing it because I'm a cheater.
All right, you get an advantage.
Yes.
Because you.
Oh. If he beats you, I'm gonna be like so embarrassed for you.
What did you roll?
7.
Okay, as you put up your hand, one of the most delicate hands you've ever held.
This is so disgustingly smooth.
But he
I'm
does
holding
take
a
off
giant
like part
baby's
of
hand.
his like furry coat, and you do see that he's quite big, but not. It looks very aesthetic versus functional. And you grab it, and he's like, "Okay, don't say that it fuck us." And as you rage, your eyes bulge. You're like, "Oh God, this is savage." He's holding his own pretty well as you have him almost beat to the ground, but he's holding.
Oria's like peeking out the window looking at this like, what the hell is going on?
14.
7. Then, BAM! Oh, God! That was a good one, young man. And he kind of ignores you, leaves his coat, just goes to the other end of wherever the fuck they were at right now, the little campsite you guys stood up for, or pitch whatever to like eat that day. He ignores you for the rest of the day.
Aww.
Oh, poor baby.
That's fucking right. That's fucking right.
I guess so. With the camp that we would have had set out,
Yeah.
would Samantha have come out, or is she pretty much staying in the cart?
She's gonna stay in the car as much as she can.
Oh God.
Every time you peek in, she's either reading a book or she's doing something like drawing, or she'll be knitting. She has things to entertain her that have nothing to do with Chaddington.
Oh God. Thank goodness.
Like,
Do your thing.
she's adjusted very well to his personality. You can tell. She amuses him when it needs to, just at the right amount of time, and then just goes away.
I guess with the area too.
You put this away. Yeah.
Are there any? I'm sorry.
No, I was like, I was moving this so I can see more clearly.
So yeah, no. Would there be any animals in the area that
Yeah,
she's seen with the campsite?
there's quite a bit. As you guys keep moving forward, you're noticing that winter is definitely going away. It's the start of spring as you see more lively critters. You see more of the prey, you would say, coming out versus anything that would be in hibernation is waking at the moment.
Okay.
Is there something specifically that you were looking for or trying to?
No, I guess just making sure that there were animals in the area.
Oh yeah, there's plenty.
So, okay.
You see a couple of birds fighting over territory.
Okay.
Yeah, it's there.
Birds.
So, after the entertainingly annoying couple of days pass, as you guys are slightly traveling together.
On the trip, when we stop, I do want to pray.
Okay.
In between trying to teach Cordelia how to read Celestial.
Okay.
I'm going to pray about finding what I've lost.
Okay.
Trying to like search for it. So.
Roll me a religion check.
Alrighty. Okay, this is about time for Dice Jail. 14.
When you focus, you feel a slight disconnection. You do not make contact, even though you're peaceful. You are literally in the sun's embrace. You have just done a good deed by anyone's merit of teaching this monster creature proper grammar. You're doing a very good thing, but you don't feel any connection, and you remember the words of Elizabeth that there was people will catch on to what you have done. I remember you need to get what you have back, as for the first time in a very long time a little bit of sweat appears.
Okay.
So, if no one wants to do anything specifically for those couple of days, you will reach the...
Actually, wanted to ask.
Yeah,
the
what's
dwarf-
up?
The dwarf something, but it's kind of scary.
Oh,
I still want to kind of ask him.
yeah, what's up?
Does he know anybody named Bernard?
No, I've not heard that name before.
Okay, I'm just curious.
Takes a swig of whatever the fuck he has. It's rancid.
What are you drinking?
Oh, it's Scout. His eyes look very intense now. Like, he looks like he's about to punch anything in the face. Now that he's not in this cracked out high state from the mushrooms.
Is it good?
Yeah, it's really good.
Sorry, you don't got your elven wine
Yeah.
anymore, but
Go like this on my empty bottle.
Nope, that's some piss water. This is good. It's gonna put hair on your chest. You can't grow hair. I forgot about that. He hands you part of his flask. You take a sip.
Yeah, take a sip.
It's extremely spicy, hard. It does not go down very easily, and then you feel really nice and warm.
Yeah, I'd give it back to him. That's a nice drink. What is that called again?
It's Dwarven Scout. Specific
I'll
brand.
Remember what brand?
Stone Jaw.
Stone Jaw. I'll remember
Yeah.
that.
Yeah, because I have to tune that
That
because I made it up.
is delicious.
I know another thing, like during, I guess, with our stay.
Making up a new ale.
I know at the same time during our little nightly stay, just to keep herself, like, you know, from really thinking about stuff, Oria's gonna just be sitting in the back of the cart and singing like little like nursery rhymes, little songs to Cow Jr. and Loxodon. So
Okay. Definitely enjoying it.
I may inquire about that.
Bo, so you're singing Loxodon?
yeah.
You hear a lot of noises and slight whistles and grunts and blows that you've never heard before. Soothing, slightly relaxing, as eventually Melissa will go to sleep and Cow Jr. is just like,
Aww.
yeah. So they're fairly entertaining for sure.
I'll probably end up inquiring about that, see what the hell's going on.
About the
Yeah.
noises,
Yeah.
you see her, what you would imagine to singing, but an elephant singing.
There's a strange rhythm to it.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. It's relaxing.
Okay.
Yeah. I mean, you can easily decipher what's happening.
Yeah, yeah.
So, you guys have 5 days left on your almost 2-week journey.
Oh, thank
Whoever has the rations or is keeping track of that, write that down that you have 5 days left of rations. Equally distributed between everyone. There was a couple days that you needed to like slightly ration off a little bit of the rations. Irony on that, just because Cow got into it and it's no longer edible, but nothing horrible or anything of that sort. So, this 9th day of travel for you guys, who's taking watch? What order are you guys? You notice that
I'm always on the roof.
the wizard, the dwarf, and especially both, every single night, they do not stay up. They go to sleep at its time, and they don't. Maybe the dwarf every now and then will stay up a little bit, but if he sees anyone up from you, he goes immediately back to sleep. You also see that the cart where Chattingtons are, that like they make up something and they move things around in there, and they made like a makeshift bed for both of them, slightly separated. But there is technically 2 beds in there. So with this 9th day, who, as the sun is setting, you guys have just finished dinner. The babies are asleep. Who is taking first watch? And what are the watch's orders?
I'll take first.
I'll take second.
Okay.
I will take third.
I guess it's me.
And then you're there. Okay. All right. So
I only need 4 hours to sleep anyway, so.
that's yeah, sure. Fair enough.
Sleep.
So on this night, we're gonna change it to nighttime forest.
Ooh.
Super fucking fancy. Ariell, I need you to roll me a perception check.
Okie dokie. That's a solid.
Fluffy.
14. Okay.
Fluffy said he'll take 4th, so what am I?
Well, looks like you're 5th.
But,
Oh no.
but Feisty
Yes,
Kraken
it's
says 5th.
You get a full night's sleep. No worries.
So I
Whoa,
can
a whole
have
4 hours.
I can have 8 hours of meditation.
You can meditate for 8 hours. That's like anyone sleeping in for 12 hours. So, 14?
Yes.
On your 14. The night's fairly still. There is more movement and more action in the forest nearby. Nothing daunting, nothing out of the ordinary. You definitely do. You manage to see a fox catch the prey that it was chasing, but nothing out of the ordinary. Calm, relaxing.
Okay. Good.
All right. As your shift goes, le baba on perception. 21. Okay. Good. As you are watching, you don't hear anything out of the ordinary. You don't.
I mean, I guess. Question: are there like trees
Yeah,
around?
there's trees around.
So do I hear like owls?
You would hear owls. You would hear
Okay.
night owls,
Okay.
rabbits running around.
Big ass
I
owl.
think I
like
just
this.
heard
Oh,
an
yeah.
owl. So.
Yeah. His owl's definitely up. Actually, you have not seen the owl go to sleep at all.
Mhm.
Is the familiar. Because it's familiars. You don't hear anything. You don't. You notice that very far, really far down the road, you saw like a light and then it disappeared. Like for a fraction of a second. And then maybe an hour passes by, nothing.
Mhm. Okay. Well, I guess knowing that Wes is gonna be the next one up, like I guess with nudging him and just relaying to him, it's like it may be nothing, but I did see lights,
Lights like lantern light or like.
some sort of light.
It was very faint, very, very, very dim. And really far off in the distance.
Mhm.
Back towards, not towards your destination, but away from the destination.
Okay. Just I just want to keep an eye out, but there may be a chance that we're being tailed. Just a thought.
Alright, I'll keep an eye out. Thanks.
As your shift ends, Wes, and you roll me perception.
That's a 10.
Okay.
He's asleep.
Oh god.
Hey, stay, come on, man. Come on. Hey.
There's nothing really that worries you. No animals. You kind of get bored a little bit. No, not really. You would probably be relaxed because you're out in the woods.
Got my ambience going.
Yeah.
Some whale noises now.
Sorry.
With that, what those wall noises?
ASMR.
About an hour of your watch starting, you don't hear anything. And you don't see it until you think, oh shit, it's slightly too late.
Mhm.
But you see a faint light, very dim, like where footsteps would be. As you take a closer look at what it's not throwing anything, it just looks like something on the ground moving forward, very slightly, and it's just a little bit of light.
I don't know about that.
You see a woman walking in the middle of the road towards you, since you're the one that's kind of staying up. The woman has cropped hair with these bangs going down. She has wraps around her feet, and that's what it's looking like. When she steps, it lights up, and you don't hear a single sound, like as though whatever she's stepping on is muting noise.
She's not wearing white, is she?
She's wearing white.
He
I
doesn't,
hate you.
doesn't have pants.
She
Apparently.
has baggy pants. She does not have it. She has
It's
baggy.
me with
Fight
my
or flight
pants
is
off,
kicking in
pregnant.
so hard right now.
God.
We're not next to a river, are we?
Nope. This time.
You are going to River City. So she has these. Her hands are also in the same wraps.
Oh.
This very similar scars that you saw earlier, where the bottom of her stomach is completely scarred up, and from her belly up, you see these markings that you still have not known what the fuck it is. They're just shapes to you, but they're different scarification all over her stomach. As she is currently walking with a leather belt and a chain with a heavy warhammer just dangling as she walks walking towards you.
Oh boy.
She's just walking casually. No one behind her.
Alright,
Where specifically are you? Like, are you on like the driver's side? Or are you just off on the center? Or are you like on a tree? Where would you be?
I would have been. I'm not gonna be out in the middle of fucking woods by myself. I guess I would have been like. I guess if the camp was like over on that side of the cart, I would have been taking watch on the back end.
On the back end? Okay.
Yeah.
Alright, we're gonna switch everything for the cameras just so we can have this interaction. As technically, they would be over here too. Sleeping. So everyone's behind them as she approaches. That's almost right. There we go. As she goes, and kind of leans against the cart. Again, not making a lot of noise. Like, you don't hear her feet making noise, but like her moving around, you hear the chain and stuff. She puts her back against the cart, looks at you, scoots a little bit closer, almost uncomfortably close.
That's awkward.
You know, I could have just come and killed you all. Apparently no one noticed me. Keep a sharper eye out there.
Well, I mean, I feel like someone did notice you, like, an
No,
hour or two ago.
That's true. I did kind of stop moving because I thought she was looking at me. Look,
She was.
oh, okay, fine. I thought the start of the conversation was gonna go.
It's like, whatever.
Whatever you're carrying, whatever this is, I'm just here to tell you that you're marked. I don't know what these people want with you, but her eyes roll over. I could care less what they want with you. Just letting you know. I'm here without my master's permission, as he's not here right now, but he will be soon.
Who's your
Yes.
master, the weird demon dude?
Yeah.
Oh, fuck that guy.
Sometimes. But
Okay.
Okay.
they will find you and they will kill your friends. He's good at that. He didn't before because he was told not to. But he's growing very impatient. She looks at you very intently. But nobody's allowed to kill you. That's my job. And then
I'm flattered.
roll me an insight.
I'm not good with women. 4.
Are you threatening me or are you flirting with me? I don't mixed signals, dude. Like fucking
I'm scared and horny at the same time. Like.
Is he saying that out loud?
No, this is internally. This is internally.
So
Go on.
as you as she
What do you, what,
looks
what
like a
do you,
complex.
What do you gain out of telling me this?
She leans in very very close to like your ear, like and whispers, but I'm not gonna whisper because Mike. You can't trust your friend. He hides a past. He's long abandoned his group. They've made pacts like I have. More ambitious, maybe. Pacts that twist the soul. I don't even know if he has a soul. But your friend carries something that my master fears. And everything my master fears, he destroys.
Are we talking about cow?
There's a big, unsatisfied smile on her face, and then she bops you, and then just walks off.
What?
And she looks around, I could have killed you, and then walks off.
Yeah, I'd like to see you try.
From that, she'll start skipping.
Oh God.
Oh God, I think she's into me.
Roll me perception, everyone except for you since you are awake, but with a disadvantage.
That's gonna be a 17.
Perception,
Ooh.
right?
That's good.
My
Yeah.
first decent roll of the night.
14.
16.
So everyone is asleep. You don't really hear a thing. And then you just hear, I'd like to see you try. And that's when you're like, oh. And you hear Wes's voice interrupt you in the middle of
Wait,
your
but hold on.
Yes.
But I meditate,
Yes, you do.
so I sense.
You do
this.
not get a disadvantage. I forgot. You're elfing.
Okay, then it's 20 then.
20.
Because it was 16
oh my
plus
God.
4. Because it was 16
That changes a
plus
lot
4.
then.
So it's a 20.
You would have heard her come in. You heard the entire conversation.
Oh
Okay.
fuck.
That's completely different then. You heard the entire conversation with that.
Oh shit.
As you notice that Ariell slightly woke up from Wes's yelling. And if you decide to let go of your meditation for a bit and you look, you can see a very familiar person that you've encountered before and killed her sister, skipping away off into back to where the trail was, back to where the city that you just came from. Until she just disappears. So you just woke up from Wes being yelling.
I'm gonna get up and get out and look at you and just be like, who are you talking to?
Yeah, I'll go down and basically tell.
Person
Ariell
that's not
everything.
here anymore.
I'm just gonna do that and tell Ariell everything.
Oh, okay.
I'm like really confused.
What?
Well then.
Yeah, what he said.
Cowrabao just told you everything, word
Yeah.
for word, or as closely as can. Which you're a fairly intelligent person. You have a high intelligence, so yeah, pretty much word for word.
Dumbass, but very
So,
smart.
can you decipher any of that? Because I don't know what the fuck she was talking about.
By this time, you probably wake up.
Mhm,
If they're
hearing the
talking,
commotion.
yeah.
She's just listening in and kind of catching up on just being
Okay.
like, okay, so person from before showed up, okay.
Yeah.
Listening Cal repeat word for word.
Okay, so Cal, if you heard that, is she into me? Because that's I don't get it.
That's what you're worried about right this moment?
She was sending a lot of weird mixed signals. Okay.
But you didn't think to wake anyone up when you saw that crazy, whatever you call her, approaching us in the middle of the night when we're all sleeping.
I'm gonna be completely honest with you. I didn't know where that was gonna go, so I didn't want to wake anyone up.
I think she was into you.
What did you say?
But I'm a dumbass. But so
Oh, okay.
I'm not good with
Yeah,
women
but
either.
you know, Oria listening
I'm
is
not
like,
this is
yeah,
like a really
but from
unhealthy
what I'm
relationship.
guaranteeing, you know, from what I'm, you know, getting out of it, she was talking about you.
I don't know who they are. I don't know what she's talking about, what her master wants of me.
Yeah, Oria just like, you know, as long as we've all been, you know, traveling together and stuff like that, I think we all need to be a little bit more truthful with each other.
Really? As you have your mask up. I don't think anyone's seen.
Yeah, I totally agree.
I don't think anyone's seen any part of your skin other than your
Eyes.
fucking eyes, your red eyes. No, not red anymore.
Not red anymore.
I don't even.
He's sober now,
I don't
okay.
really know anything about him other than his name, and yeah, that's about it.
Very
I don't
sneaky.
need to know anything else about Cal. I trust him with my life.
Actually,
In life.
you probably do now. You've literally been in each other's minds with that, with the, you know, with drugs.
Oh shit, tell me everything.
Oh. So that's
No.
Oh, okay.
You can't read minds, but you feel an odd bond because A couple days ago, you guys literally were one entity.
We were
What was one entity being a colony of talking mushrooms, but one entity.
and Kawa West.
We were
You
joined
know,
by
and this
souls.
is something I know
We
you
are
know
soul
for
brothers
backstory
now.
reasons. Oria is going to be a little bit short with you. You may note that too.
Oh boy.
Well,
Again, I think it's good for us to be a little bit more truthful with each other.
okay. Well, I suppose I'll take the next watch. I'll just kind of look at you, like, really?
You know, it's a good way to avoid the question. Props to you, dude with the weird glowing eyes. That happened once
Oh, yeah.
I remember from my weird
Yeah,
sobriety
no, that's
thing.
kind of the whole point of this. Yeah, so I'm just gonna kind of ignore that and go up and sit on top of the carriage.
Okay.
Oria's not
Hey,
ignoring
that's
that.
my spot.
Oh shit, that is your spot. Were you meditating up there or were you inside
Yeah.
the carriage?
I was
you move.
meditating. I'm always on the roof. I was meditating there, and I went back down.
I didn't see your name anywhere.
I think we should start small with the truth bombs, guys.
Yeah.
Like right now.
I mean, I'm probably, like, he's going up to watch, so I'm down here with Oria.
Sorry.
Who's gonna start?
I mean, start small. I mean, you mentioned the name Brahmi to me. Who is that to you? I mean, you might as well tell me since we're going to go see your family anyway.
Rami's my daughter. It's been a while since I've seen her.
That makes sense. You're good with kids. Okay.
Awkward silence. No one wants to reveal anything.
Awkward wolf in the distance.
Oh no, my dog will help.
We're just all sitting here. We're not looking at each other. We're just sitting side by side, just drinking, looking off into the distance. Yeah.
I am an open book. Anyone can ask me anything.
You say that out loud.
Yes, I will. Because unlike some people, I have integrity.
So, what's your story then?
What's my story? I mean, that's a very broad question.
How did you get into this line of work then?
Well, that wasn't to avoid it. I was just asking.
I was
Okay.
like,
No,
who's avoiding the question
no,
now?
I wasn't avoiding it. No. I was thirsty.
Thirsty.
I was thirsty, boy. It's like, well, I mean, look at me. I'm born and raised into this shit. You know,
Covered
I had
in
what?
scars.
Covered in scars, you know, wearing hides and furs and all that mess. Like, I'm obviously a wild man, as you can see. It's like, you know, well, I wouldn't say born into this. I mean, I was born in the mountains. I mean, if you really want to know, when I was a wee boy,
Oh god. Here we go.
I was born in a log cabin in the mountains.
Going
Actually, no, I'm
way
just kidding.
back.
I have no idea where I was born at. I knew I was raised in the mountains. And then I moved out of the mountains. And then I joined a clan. And then from that clan, I just kind of grew into who I was. Then I left the clan to go do my own thing. And here we are.
What motivates you to do this? It can't just be money.
No, fuck money. I just like to help people.
Well, that's noble of you, I suppose.
Thank you.
With that comment of Wes, I just kind of look at him and then look down.
Okay.
Just with. That was very noble.
I'm a good boy.
You've all heard my story. I already
I
told
haven't.
you.
Oh, were you not with us when that?
No. I wasn't. I was in the
You
bar.
were drinking.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I haven't. What's your story?
I'm not from here. Not from this plane.
That makes a lot more sense.
The whole time I thought you were a real elephant, and I'm just fucking weird.
I just thought you just liked being an elephant. I was gonna be cool with it. 'Cause, you know, some people like to do their own thing, and I respect that.
Yeah, I'm not from here. I want to find a way to get me and my people out of this hell of a world. She's gonna kind of look at Cal a little bit and just
It's
look back down.
bedtime?
No. No.
What was that?
It's very late.
Oh my god.
It's very late. You just got
I
like
don't know.
you're close to 12 hours of
When
sleep.
you give someone a dirty look, I get a little worried about it because, I mean, you usually give me
Where-
the
where
dirty
am
looks,
I?
and I understand that. But Cow deserves none of that.
Just.
He's a very good boy.
Walk me this way. Where is the road anyway?
Here.
Oh, so
Here,
that is
yeah.
the road, I guess.
Sure,
Okay, well,
yeah.
yeah.
It's not
Maybe towards the road.
that I have a problem with him. It's
Just a little bit far.
you
But
wouldn't
no,
understand.
that's good enough, I guess. But
I wouldn't understand.
not far enough for them not to hear me, but at the same time far enough for them not to hear.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying? Well, like I have a.
Oh, really? Are you gonna cascade?
A story told.
It's just in the chat.
Don't cascade.
There's a story. There's a lot of story. There's a reason why I'm hiding.
Damn you,
Freaking out
Ryan.
because-
What?
So damn you, Ryan.
There's a reason
I know why
why
everybody's
I'm
freaking out
always
because
hiding my
they're freaking out
face.
that I'm not from this point.
Oh, it's bedtime.
It's bedtime.
Yeah.
No one's listening to me.
As you were talking,
Oh my god, Cow's running away.
oh, he was speaking. He said there's a reason why he's always covering his face.
There's a reason why I'm always covering my
I'm gonna
face.
backtrack and say I'd listen to that, I
And
guess.
you know me as Cowrabao, but really I feel like I can trust all of you with what we have been through. So
Soul Brothers.
I take my mask off
Oh.
Oh.
and my hood. Look how pretty.
It's beautiful.
My real name is Erivan Galanodel. The reason why I'm hiding my face is because I'm a wanted man for a murder I didn't commit. I was convicted of killing my uncle, and I've been on the run ever since.
Jeez. Shit.
Hide my face again
So,
because I'm scared.
what would you prefer we call you then? Just Cow? Or
Don't call me my real name because
That wouldn't go very well.
that will not go very well.
Gotcha. Gotcha.
We're seeing the queen. Hey!
Hey man,
What
you
up?
met my buddy?
This is his real name.
This
is his poster.
This is
It's not my name, man. It's my bud. It's my boy.
It's
Hey,
like,
look,
hey,
that's
I
your
know that
picture
guy.
right there.
There's this picture right there.
He's famous.
No, it's like we're at a bar or something and you get totally wasted. You go outside, you see his wanted poster, and you just put your hands like this over his face. You're like, guys, it's Cow. We're like it's not Cow. Come on.
Oh my god. I guess another question. Again, because I don't know much about items that are. This is out of character. Items that are on you.
What do you mean on me?
On you.
Like, what do you physically have on you? Like cloak?
Oh,
Yeah.
so basically that's exactly kind of what I was looking at.
Okay.
I was look like I had the hood on, mask.
Woodpecker.
The reason why there's this big
You're a knight.
armor.
Are they? I didn't know they were.
Sure.
My
I don't know.
left
Sure,
arm
why
where
not?
I'm holding my bow is a heavy gauntlet
Okay.
and just not normal gloves and a very fancy dwarven sword.
Extremely fancy bow.
Oh, my bow is very extremely fast.
Like
Okay,
you
so
see
then-
him constantly working on it.
So then,
And then my short sword is a.
I think I know
dwarven-
how a way to put it, because she's gonna kind of like look at you, kind of like squinting a little bit, as much as an elephant can squint.
Elephant's gonna squint pretty hard.
I've heard you mention her name before.
Her who?
A deity.
Alona?
Yes.
Well, that was the god that my people praised, but I don't really follow. It was just I was raised that way, but I didn't really care for it.
Okay. You see her a little bit.
Why is that like a
Relaxed.
deity not friendly with that deity?
What is?
Sounds like she's not friendly.
What's
with that
about
deity.
with? What
it's
is
a
up
personal
today?
issue.
You want to work that out, bro?
Because that followers of that deity, I'm trying to think of the word to put it, do not care for my people. When my people were in crisis, in time of need, we went to them for help. They showed us no mercy, nothing.
Well, you see me helping you out right now,
I know.
and
I just
as you can see, they are hunting me down too.
Ariell, you can roll the wisdom check.
Feel that
Everyone's a little
on a
bit
spiritual
up.
God dang it! Why do I keep rolling like
you get?
total garbage? It's an 8.
8.
Ah.
You do another
18.
basics. 18?
The second roll.
Oh, I was like, from an 8 to an 18, girl, you got some
Girl,
pluses.
man. Oh, girl.
You know that Alona is the Fey god of wilderness. She is someone who likes to be identified as unicorn. She's a neutral god. That's better. She's some type of nature person. She likes unicorns.
Okay. Unicorn, nature, elven god. Got it.
Not elven, just nature.
Just nature. Nature god. Cool.
Nature god who likes unicorns.
Awesome.
And it's a she.
I know many things.
I know many other things. I have heard of her. Yes.
Unicorns. Pretty.
Okay, yeah. From that roll, that's all you know.
Great.
I'm almost tempted to give, I don't know if I could do that, but
Yeah.
fill him in a little bit with it, sure.
That's
your
a
character.
Yeah, so there is a long going feud or disagreement, you could say, between Olodai and Alona.
I'm just writing all this down like.
So insightful. I will reveal nothing about myself.
Alona only looks at the good in nature. She likes to just focus more on the good, not the fact that there are other creatures that are
Suffering.
neutral in this world. This conversation with no context sounds bad.
Yeah.
Ignore the chat. Just ignore the chat. They're doing their own thing.
I'm just gonna kind of like, I don't know, interject kind of, I guess,
Uh-oh.
here. I, too, feel the pain or sense of betrayal that you feel, to an extent, perhaps. I had worshipped someone who I thought was the deity of joy. They were supposed to celebrate happiness, people's joy, love. But when her own followers were in despair, she turned a blind eye to debauchery and her own happiness. And that is why I can no longer follow her. And I just leave it there.
With that awkward
This got
slight
heavy.
silence, You hear a Joe, oh, it's story time! Oh, goody! And comes in like gold pajamas.
Of course
Oh
he's wearing gold.
my god!
I didn't know we had powwow set up. I can get the mushroom and marshmallows.
Mushrooms.
Sorry.
Whoa.
Yeah.
This kind of party.
I was like, no. I've had enough.
Marshmallows is what I have to say. Yeah, you can add the crackers and make some.
Wait, you got marshmallows?
Yes.
Can I have some?
Yeah, of course. Oh, it's such joy. Honey, wake up! And that's when we go on our break.
Break time.
Yeah, break time. We'll be back in a short bit.
We'll be right back.
We'll be right back after these messages.
From our not sponsor.
Hello everybody, this is Jesus from ADreamProduction, letting you know we're going to be doing a Harry Potter based D&D game every Wednesday at the Divine and Conquer Twitch channel. See you there.
Guys, how you doing? Welcome to an episode of Tabletop Commando. This is Gerard's Gaming. This is where we get all our products. They sponsor us, and we sponsor them.
Hello and welcome, and this is FNBN. What you're asking yourself is, what is FNBN? FNBN is for nerds by nerds, and it's pretty much a channel that me and my friends are trying to get started. We have so many crazy nerd ideas that we want to post on there. Some of our plans are to do like podcasts, nerd conversations, nerd news. We got a lot of ideas, but first you need people that can watch.
Let's be nerds. Come on now, let's be.
This character, I think, why is her chest got bigger? The only reason why is
So, we're good. So with everything said and done, you guys pack up, kind of travel forward a little bit. Yeah, the next couple days. So, the next couple of days goes by slightly uneventful, slightly boring, other than the annoyance of Chattington. You guys definitely start seeing the forest a little bit less wild, I would say. Like the trees stop being so close together. It starts being slightly more far apart. There looks like there's a slight bit of agriculture here and there. Like you're getting closer and closer towards the city.
Okay.
You encounter a couple of gnomes trying to sell you guys oranges on the side of the road. You guys keep traveling. You eventually discover a lot of people cutting trees and like start like a lumber company here and there. And then you start seeing the first actual sign that says Korvosa, and it has an arrow pointing towards the direction you guys go. You start seeing the roads slightly more well developed. Eventually, the next day, it's actual cobblestone. You guys feel like you're very, very close. You start seeing the rivers, since you know that it's your. Well, now you do. It's from a lot of the places here, especially when you were traveling. You probably took a boat or two. It's because there's a lot of river transportation, and you start seeing the rivers. Sometimes the rivers are like side by side with the road, but nonetheless. So, on you almost approaching city on cobblestone, you feel that it's fairly close. You still don't see it, but you're still in the woods. I need everyone to roll me a perception.
Ooh.
Oh, not 20.
21.
21.
24.
21.
Oh
Damn.
God.
All right. Yeah, that's not a surprise. So, as you guys are traveling, you sense the cart shaking a little bit, and it's definitely the ground. It's just like tremor. You guys do?
Well, we're not. We're.
You're checking like
We're
kind of on the
ground,
cart,
right?
moving it, but everyone definitely sees with that fucking and can feel like the cart moving off of balance and start shaking.
Oh god. Okay, pulling it over.
And as you guys do, you see this is a bullet.
Oh, those.
This is not what technically the size that you see in comparison to you guys. It's only a little bit smaller, about this size. Still big, about a small bear worth of size, not a giant tiger elephant or along those lines. Pops open from the ground, shaking the cart, and you hear the as it's running away. And running like back where you guys were coming from, just running. And then he starts digging, burrows himself up. Looks to, well, nature check if you have nature.
I don't have it, but can I?
Sure.
I don't have.
Ooh, nice.
I don't have it, but can I roll too?
If you want to. Allow it.
Oh wow, well.
18.
Never mind.
Well, it's definitely a child, maybe teen, and it's scared. And 15?
18.
18, okay. They're usually really paired up with their mothers. So it's without mom right now, which is maybe why it's popping out of the ground so carelessly. And then, with your very high perception, we're not gonna. You do hear a panting and some figure running towards you, and slightly flamboyant and leatherish clothing, pure red skin as a red tiefling. They're running. Run!
Oh god.
Oh shit.
Motherfucker!
As a special guest enters.
As I need everyone to roll me initiative.
Oh,
Oh God.
Hey Ryan.
Motherfucker.
Hey Jesus. Woo. Hi everybody.
What's up?
How's it going?
Here's your character.
My god.
This is gonna be fun.
Here's a player's handbook.
Yeah, I think I'm gonna need that.
Have fun with your spells.
So I'm gonna be first.
Yeah, just so everyone knows, that's a bullet, and I'll show it in the camera.
I
but
love them.
let me grab the mat.
They're
Precious
little
babes.
shits. I love them, but they're shit hits.
They're kind of dense.
Oh no, tree fell.
It's fine. Trees fall all the time.
Oh, look at it.
Look at the look.
Look at
So yeah, if you guys don't mind, roll me an initiative. As I place down to, you guys said the cart was stopped.
Yeah, I pulled it over to the side.
Are you guys to the side of the road? Okay.
Yeah.
Are you guys off of the cart?
I suppose.
I guess at this point we are.
Okay. All right.
I'm included in initiative, correct?
Yes, you are included in
On the
initiative.
roof.
I'm just gonna borrow some of these.
Yeah,
dice
go ahead.
for the time being. Okay.
Just a D20.
D20.
I have a gazillion over here too.
As here's a tiefling running towards you.
I don't know.
As you guys hear the of something very big and very blue flying in the air. As it is currently this high up on the ground, flying over here, putting the scenery almost complete.
Are you gonna make us fight a dragon?
What? Why would I make you fight a dragon? As there's currently
A dragon.
dragon flying in the direction,
I wasn't wrong.
chasing this tiefling. Okay, right. So with that,
Well, shit, my javelin's useless. Damn.
I
If you throw it. No,
you can still throw it.
It's a javelin of lightning.
Oh, I mean,
You can still throw it.
I can still throw it, but.
But will you get it back?
Well,
Exactly.
it does have a magical property. So with that being said, and everything up, I think I need to make it this big to get the whole freaking battle mat. Thank you for pictures. I adore you. Whenever you get a chance, put the screen up. So I need to know y'all's initiatives as I.
Just put me up there.
Basically.
Well, 24.
26.
God damn, Cal. Only first. Cowrabao.
My boy!
So Cal, then it's only a young dragon. That's his size. Okay, just making sure everyone can see that. All right, 20 and up.
oh, do I have a plus to my initiative?
Yes, it should be +3, I believe.
Plus 3? Close, but not quite.
15 up.
19.
18.
18.
Okay, which one of you guys wants to go first?
You can because you have the higher.
How about the 19?
Yeah. I wrote down your character as Tea Leaf.
I know. I love it.
Okay.
I'm keeping
All right.
it.
Tea
So,
Then,
okay, so leave.
yeah.
Yeah.
Tea Leaf.
My feelings.
Then.
Oh, tea.
No.
There you go. There you go. Yeah, feelings, right? Emotions. Love. Then it's so yeah, cow, dragon, tea. Then it's Ariell, Oria, and then Wes here at the end.
Yeah.
As you hear Chad. Oh God! Oh, go back. Go back.
Go
and
back.
then
Hey, you wuss. Get back here and help us.
and then it's and then at the end it's the dwarf and the young wizard. You technically will.
Oh, they're in battle too?
That's kind of what they get paid to do. They're at the end, all the way at the end.
Who's first?
Cow.
No,
They're
who's
first.
first with them?
Dwarf and then young wizard.
Who's on first?
Oops.
Who's on force?
Who's on first?
Technically, now the set is fully setted. What? That's a word. Setted. As you do see, Mrs. Channington look up. That's a fucking dragon.
Yes, ma'am, it is.
So, Cow.
Can we tell you?
If you wanna. Oh, can you put the map on?
No. Oh,
Oh, just for the viewers.
Oh,
This
you're
is
too
what
high,
a
you're too high.
bullet looks like. That's the young thing that it was chasing. That's. Come on. Dragon, I need you
El
to
Dragon.
slightly be.
Maybe move it closer a bit.
I'm gonna make him not be so high. That will fix everything. So, Cal, what do you do?
What do we do? So, I'm scared of this.
Hey, there we go.
That's the whole grid. And I'll zoom in a minute. So, Cal, what do you do?
I don't know. I actually don't know.
Well, Dragon's coming up really soon. So, what do you want to do?
Guys, do you want to fight this?
Not particularly.
What do you do?
Are we? Can I just hold action?
Yeah. What do you want to hold? An attack?
An attack
Okay.
if It lunges at us.
Okay. If it lunges at you, you will shoot.
I will shoot Banzai.
All right, you'll shoot Banzai. Okay.
Shoot on
so
Banzai.
it is the dragon's turn. As it's going to.
Attempt to eat me, I'm sure.
1, 2.
What did you do to it?
I don't know. Whatever it is, I didn't do it.
So
Are you
does
looking
it
at me
have?
like
Yeah,
that?
it does. Of course it does. So it's going to.
One person can fly, so it's gonna jump right on top of me.
Yeah, no, it's going to do this. Get closer to be literally on you, and to parade. Yeah. So I need both T and you're slightly out of range. Ariell to make me a dexterity saving throw.
Ah, son of a bitch. Oh,
Ooh.
thank God, that's a 20.
That okay? You take half damage. Good.
No.
It's using its breath attack.
Yeah. Do you have any more d10s? Okay. T, what did
Any
you get?
more D10s? You need to roll for.
Oh, I needed
Dex
to roll
yes.
it too?
Yes.
Dex save.
Dexterity saving throw.
I thought since it was chasing me that, let's see here. I'm not dumb. Let's see.
Don't hurt toothless.
That dragon's gonna be toothless when I'm done with it.
16.
That's a 16. 18?
Ooh, good. So you
So
both
I'm
take half damage,
I'm not dead instantly. Good.
which
That's gonna hurt.
half damage is 19 points of lightning damage.
How much?
19.
So that's half.
That's half. As a beam of electricity shoots from its mouth, hits you, barely dodging out of the way as you would, and then shoots up. And you see that it was really aiming as many people as it can get, but it only managed to get you two. All right. T, what do you want to do?
Fuck it up.
It did technically move. So that triggers your
Oh, and the attack. And the attack.
in an attack. So that triggers your ready action if you want to hit it.
So, okay. I guess I will attack it.
Get him, get him.
Oh, wow. That's a 10.
To finish its move, it lands on the ground. So this technically has about like 60 more feet of movement. So it just puts on the ground and just and you see sparks of electricity break through
That's
its
what I'm
mouth.
talking about. Come to Papa.
Also, that's why you said it's not gonna really do anything. Your lightning javelin.
Yeah, unfortunately, which you would know that it's very specific. So what do you do? You attack?
Yeah, it.
What did you?
my
What,
range- yeah, it was a 10.
10 total? Oh god! And it
scared.
just puts
I'm
down
scared.
underneath. Yeah, he's a big boy, and he's Oh, good. I was like, oh shit, can we do 2 more d10s? No, that's a bigger boy. All right, he's not that
bigger
big.
boy.
He's still young. He's only like about 100 or 200 years old. He's young.
He's a
Baby
baby
boy.
boy.
He's a baby. Okay, so with that said, T, what do you do? It's your turn. And then Ariell, you're on deck, followed by Oria and West.
Am I inside 30 feet?
You are within 15 feet.
Okay, awesome. Cast blindness.
Oh my.
Ooh.
Okay.
my.
What is the save?
Well, one, let me find it. You can blind or deafen a foe. Choose one creature that you can see within range to make a con saving throw. If it fails, the target is either blinded or deafened. My choice. For the duration is 1 minute, so 10 rounds.
Yeah.
Okay.
What's? Oh god, it rolled well. What is DC?
Spell save DC is. What's my AC? Where are you? I'm so used to it being on the sheet.
Yeah, the D&D Beyond is slightly different from the sheets that we use.
Yeah, I can tell.
Should be where the spells are.
15.
15. Got a 13.
Yes. I love it.
Is it blind or deafened?
It is 100% blinded.
Okay. So, putting condition modifier that he is blind. And when you do that, you see the bard kind of stops all those musical instruments kind of ting. Fuck you! And then the dragon's eyes go white.
I will note at the end of each of its turns, the target can make another con saving throw on a success the spell ends.
Okay.
So
with that,
it has to beat a 15.
it has to be the 15.
Like every con saving throw.
Oh no.
Okay.
This
With
means-
that,
I can still move, right?
yes, you did your spell. You did an action, so bonus and move.
I
and talk.
definitely don't want to go through this bastard. Let's step back about 10 feet. There you go. Right there. Let's stay right there. And then,
okay.
that was my
Movement.
mo-
Does it have a
my
bonus?
movement, main action, and we're going to rep Hellish Rebuke
Okay.
on the off chance that this fucker decides to jump on me.
Alright. Cool. So, I need everyone to roll me a. This would be wisdom. Yeah, just straight up wisdom. Everybody.
22.
Nat 20.
20.
19.
Damn.
Nice.
Go you
That's a
two.
That is a 1.
Oh no.
That's a 2 with the
Okay.
modifier.
19.
So you three can notice that this guy, and you notice it because of the of your friend moving away. Your kind of friend, I guess.
Kind of friend. I don't know.
As he steps back, and then when he gets slightly further away, and then his head turns again, completely wide-eyed towards you guys, and then you see his tongue extend outward, and you three perceive that he perceives you.
Oh, he can smell us.
He's blinded, and you're like, "Fucking that worked. You can't see me." Good. Okay. Ariell, what do you do? And then.
I'm going to cast
Well, I
tongues.
thought that would work.
Okay.
And I'm going to speak Draconic to it.
Okay.
Ruined my vibe, man.
So use one of your points for
Yes,
the.
I
Okay.
did.
Okay. Cool.
We don't want to have to hurt you. What is it that has upset you so? And I'm going to say that as I kind of walk away around the side of the wall.
Okay. Behind the wall.
Yeah.
Okay.
Can't say I blame you.
He's following your, and when you say it, everyone can hear it. They're like, why the fuck are you talking in common? Because tongues works. Everything that can hear you understands you,
Oh, okay.
and you understand all languages. So you guys just hear the dragon, and you understand the Draconic saying, "It's just sport."
Fuck, I have to kill it.
Fucking
Yeah.
dragons.
Yeah, you unless you know Draconic, he just growled at you guys.
And
So
wait, is that
you move it.
Rawr.
Is that introduction?
You still have like 5 more feet if you want to move from like where I put you.
I don't know if that's an action or a bonus action.
If it's a cantrip, it's a bonus. If it's anything above, then it's an action.
That's what I'm trying to figure out. Let's see. Let me Google it real quick.
Oh, wait, minus one.
To use your energy to do tongues,
Yeah.
I believe it's a bonus.
Is it? Oh,
Yeah.
fuck yeah. I'm just gonna look back. I'm like at the corner of the wall. I'm gonna say, then I suppose you'll die. And I'm gonna fire a guiding bolt at it.
Okay. That is a dexterity saving throw?
I believe so. Let me double check. I should have it here unless I don't.
I
And
want
I
to
don't.
use
No, I
mine.
don't. Guiding bolt. I am not prepared.
I had it pulled up. Let me pull it up for you.
I got it.
Oh, you do?
Google.
Or you're in the, and then what's after that? Okay, so
Okay.
it's a dex saving
Yep.
throw, right?
Dex save.
Okay. That is a 22.
Wait, hold on. Maybe it's not. Guiding bolt. I thought it was. Range spell attack. Never mind.
Okay, alright, roll then.
Ignore me.
Alright, oh. Alright, roll to hit. Do you have to be able to, well, you can pop your head, shoot, and then go back.
Hell
18
Yeah,
plus
5
your spell
feet.
attack if you lobbed it.
Yeah, I'm gonna.
That only slightly hits.
That's a 25.
Yeah, since you have 5 more feet of movement, you go, and then,
Yep.
so
that's
damage.
gonna be 46. And
Was that like 3 6s?
yeah, a little too. I think that's. I think it was 20. It was 21 points of damage, I think.
Okay, 21 points of radiant. correct?
Of
Yes.
radiant damage,
Okay.
yes. And I'm going to use another point to add a D8.
Oh, using some of that divine
Damage.
energy.
Hell yeah. Alright, that's another 6.
Okay.
Blast him in the dick.
So let's see. Alright, so that's 27 total damage.
Okay.
And the next attack roll made against him before the end of my next turn has advantage.
Remember, people, advantage.
There's another
Yeah.
chip condition to
Advantage.
remind you that you have advantage against them.
Like that spell.
So, everyone has advantage against him until Ariell's turn. As the bolt of guiding divine energy from Palor goes in, hits him, and you hear the dragon as it roars and hits him. The scales are unmoved. He looks fresh and just shakes it off. Severe damage as you see, again, that slight glowing eyes. And it was a hard hit. And then, what? Turns around. Right, so you have full cover, by the way, behind this wall. So your AC would increase by 5. So, Oria, your turn. Bless your own deck.
He is a robust boy.
Uh-oh.
I'll put an open it.
Hold on.
She is going to cast Bark Skin on herself.
Okay. As you go close to the tree, and it feels like you're using the tree's energy to almost Colossus, but instead it's just wood.
And Sacred Flame.
Okay. That is a dex save, right?
Yes.
20.
Shit, no.
Okay. As you using your Barkskin and you cast your fire energy spell at it, and it makes contact but almost ricochets off of its thick hide. Anything else? Moves, use your spells, but you want to speak or anything? Okay.
There's nothing really to say.
And when that happens, you can see that he again blinded but looks towards your direction. West.
I'm hyped the fuck up.
Okay.
Because let's just say in some clans, it's a rite of passage to kill a dragon, and I'm gonna kill this motherfucker. So, rage!
As you rage.
And I'm charging in, and I'm going to give him the old pop pop with the hammer.
Okay.
Natural 20.
Oh!
my.
Roll to confirm.
Ho, ho, ho.
This thing's dead.
Aw.
Alright, so was that 2 attacks or was that reckless?
That was 2 attacks.
Okay, cool. So the first one, crit, so roll double dice. And then so what, you're rolling 4, 5, 6 d6
Delicious.
plus your strength for each one, plus your rage bonus for each one.
Plus your 1+1 maul.
Plus 1 point extra for the maul. Well, for each hit.
Take some from mine. I have many to go.
66 plus what? 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, I think? If I can do math correctly. Something like that, right?
2 plus memory plus on my strength. Yeah.
Okay.
That's 12. That's a good sound.
That is pretty good. This might not be a hard fight at all.
Math.
Math is a thing.
Math. 34 points of damage.
Oh, damn.
Shit.
Both hits? Okay. As you... Oh, God. He's not in the triples anymore.
He's not in the triples anymore.
As you run to him, the excitement, slight fear to you, because foam coming out of this mouth, but happiness. And then hits, and then swings again, another hit, as some blood and like a tooth starts to come loose. Hard hits.
That's
And then
gonna be a fucking trophy.
Hell yeah.
it looks at you and just snarls. As you feel the stench of just rotten and decomposed fish just God overpowers you slightly. All right, the dwarf's turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. As it runs.
Advantage.
Did you use that?
No, I didn't use advantage.
Well, roll the second one just in case you get a nat 20.
Well, because I already.
Just roll one more just in case you would have gotten a nat 20. Just in case, you know, who knows?
No, that's a 2.
All right. So the dwarf also has an advantage, right?
Yeah, everyone.
Let me grab another d20.
That'll be in my next turn.
Oh god, that's slightly misses by 1. As he goes with his dwarven war axe, barely misses at the dragon, like is anticipating it, and you can see that his hearing is very well too. He can't see, but he can hear. And technically he has senses too on the ground. And he just steps out of the way as the dwarf spins it, and now he has the spear part of his axe at him. It almost kind of looks like a shotgun to you. So,
What's a shotgun?
young, alright, young wizard.
Weird power stick.
And he casts his magic missile.
Yay.
That is
It's a
3
high
4s.
level.
Yeah, he cast it at level 2.
Oh.
Marking that off. And that is.
12 damage? 3 4s?
Yeah, he rolled 4 d4s
Oh, 4
as magic missile. And you just see 4 beams of energy go and then combine into one, and then as soon as they're about to hit, shift, and then hit them all right where the wings are.
Nice.
And if anyone can see, was just like, that worked. He goes to the cart and he's trying to run away. You can do it!
Oh my god.
Good on you! Teach the dragon
Shut
his
up,
boss!
Charrington.
Count. What do you do?
How loud can I make a sound with minor illusion?
Pretty loud. Like up to like maybe a train or something.
That's pretty loud.
Whistle train?
Like I said, pretty loud.
Or can I speak first?
You can
I'm
speak
gonna
first.
speak first.
Yeah.
Mostly directing to West and the dwarf. And please pay attention. Cover your ears as much as you can.
Okay. Are you trying to
And
definitely
then,
Also.
and then I'll do my minor illusion and as the loudest sound that I can possibly do.
Okay, roll me an Arcana check to try to concentrate on that spell.
Okay. Oh my
Advantage?
god. Disadvantage!
It's not an attack.
Oh no!
Can I use a bonus action out of turn?
No, unless it says reaction.
Bardic
then
inspiration?
no. You can use cutting word, but not bardic
Okay,
inspiration.
just making sure.
Yeah.
Never mind, continue.
Yeah, well, I guess
As you
it was a one.
do a what's the noise? Just a loud screech or
the loudest. I don't know. Like
a
really, really high.
super high pitch, and you see the dragon just shake and shake it up, and everyone's like,
Yeah, I was trying.
And-
That's what I was trying to
okay.
do.
What else?
Well, I'm just gonna attack.
Was that a cantrip?
Yeah, it was a
Okay.
cantrip.
Okay. Cool.
Minor illusion.
Yeah.
Damn, that didn't work.
It was a could have worked.
Oh well, I'm taking the 16.
All right. So as you grab your arrow, aim it.
Oh,
Oh,
man,
fuck.
the arrow is not working then.
It hit. It wasn't hard enough. He has very thick hide, very thick scales. You can technically still move.
I will behind that wall.
Which wall?
That wall. That's the closest
Parkour.
one to parkour.
Sure. Maybe one or two, maybe one movement shorter, but fine. As you
Where'd everyone
barely reach behind the wall, like, but you find a fucking dragon. So, all right, dragon's turn. As he's going to try to hit you with things.
Let me know when you roll.
Come on.
I am rolling right now. His first attack is being rolled.
Okay.
Second attack and third attack.
Okay. We're gonna cutting word.
On which one?
There's 3 of them?
3 attacks.
And attack roll. Okay, as in singular. Well darn. Let's hit the first one. Why
Okay,
not?
the first one. So that so roll me
This
how many?
does not tell me. One use of Bardic Inspiration. Roll the die. Okay, Bardic Inspiration is 1d8.
So roll d8 and cut the.
Show me d8. What? Okay. That is an 8, sir.
Oh, you cut it by 8 points.
Yeah.
So that makes it a 11 versus your AC.
Miss.
Okay, what are you saying?
I'm saying eat a dick.
And this is like, just turn around. Anderson's comment, and just way over your head.
Fuck!
Okay, second attack is going to be at a 16.
That hits.
Okay, and then third attack is going to be against a dwarf, and that is a, where the fuck is your, oh, it's the same. So that is a 19, so that also hits. So you're taking 1 bite, he's taking a fall. Cool. Okay. Still many dice scattered everywhere. Move away.
So my bow is not working at all.
15 points
Half.
of, you are raging.
Mhm.
15 points of piercing, and then 1 point of lightning.
Maybe 8.
Okay, so 16, so...
So 8 points.
8 points.
Because as long as it's not psionic. So as it bites you and you see the sparks just flare up everywhere, the claw attack against your dwarven ally is going to also hurt. And that is actually kind of wrong. Excuse me. That is 12 points of slashing damage, as I'm going to put you here. Alright, so he's not bloody. So as the slash, you see that his scale mail, a lot of it gets cut up, and it's almost exposed as he doesn't flinch, but you know he really doesn't want to be where he's at right now. He doesn't look as tough as what he's showing. He still took the blow straight on, but you could have dodged that if you wanted to, and he didn't. He might not be the most experienced fighter either that you get. So, Dragon just went. T, Ariell, Oria West. So T, what do you want to do?
Okay, one, what's my charisma modifier? Do you know it off?
5?
4. It's
4.
Okay, so I've got 3 more uses of Bardic Inspiration bullshit, which is awesome.
Yeah. Yeah,
dude, if Varys ever dies in my campaign, I am definitely making a Bard.
Bards are amazing. Bards are fucking fun.
Fucking crazy.
Bards are fun.
We're going to move a little closer.
How far?
15 feet. I don't want to be too close to the back end of the... no, back 5. There you go, right there. That's perfect. I don't want to get too close to this thing.
Yep, yeah. I wouldn't either.
I may or may not have rolled this guy as a pacifist. And I don't know what half of these spells do.
Yeah,
But
they're all bardic, so they didn't have cards for them.
you said you wanted to try to deafen it?
That's what I wanted
Cal?
to do. Because he seems like he was trying to listen for us. So maybe if you...
He's successfully finding you guys.
Trying to deafen it, maybe he can kind of get a little bit more groggy or something.
Oh, and you did get that one.
Am I inside a 15-foot cube to it?
To yes.
Cool. Let me use my speech.
Uh-huh.
I don't know what the fuck that screech was, but let's try this out. And cast Thunderwave.
Ooh. Oh. What is Thunderwave do?
Thunderwave is, it's not thunder damage. It's not, excuse me, it's not lightning damage.
I'm not even trying to damage it.
I remember the
We
argument
had
the
a
entire
long-ass
time
debate over
about
that in
that.
my campaign.
Oh.
There was a long ass debate.
Yeah.
Well, you know, it's whatever you want it to be, but it's not lightning.
Wave of Thunder's force sweeps out from you. Each creature in a 15-foot cube originating from you must make a con saving throw. On a failed save, a creature takes 2d8 thunder damage and is pushed 10 feet away from you. On a successful save... I'm trying to deafen the bastard. Oops.
Push 10 feet away
Uh-huh.
from you.
So.
Oh shit.
It actually got pretty low. That's an 11.
Okay. Against my spell save DC.
Prepare for a
15.
hug.
It's gonna hit into
So it gets pushed 10 feet and damage.
Oops. And damage 2d8.
Roll me damage.
There's 1. That's 2. And that's 4. 6.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's acrobatics in a second.
Yeah.
I'm sorry. sorry.
not.
I was genuinely trying to deafen it. I saw Thunderwave and I was like, I know it's
Do it.
loud.
So yeah, whenever you get a chance, roll an acrobatics check.
My-
So how much damage did it take?
6.
6 points of damage.
That works. No, I won't hit any of my friends. Like invisibility
Okay.
or something. Maybe it's
Nope.
What'd you get?
That's a 5.
Oh, as you guys are pushed back 5 feet, yeah, oops, prone, unfortunately, and he gets pushed through you. As when
it
you
did sound
cast your thunder
like
wave,
something loud.
you hear the as its wings pick up, and then it just kind of slides on the ground. It gets pushed back and then just stops itself with its board. You're like, God, it's strong.
What the fuck was that?
Is that end return?
And then I guess.
I guess.
No.
I just pushed a dragon 10
no.
feet, I
I'm
guess.
thinking.
You have
I've
advantage.
got 3 more uses of Bardic Inspiration. I'm gonna use bonus action and choose one creature. Who needs it most? We're gonna throw it at West.
Hey!
That creature gains 1 Bardic Inspiration die, a D6. Once within the next 10 minutes, that creature can
D6
roll.
or D8?
The book says D6, but this says D8.
That's because you're level.
Okay.
So it
it's
starts
D8.
with a D6 and then keeps going up.
Okay, so it's
So
a
you
D8.
get a Bardic Inspiration of a D8 whenever you want to use it.
The creature
on,
can roll
attacks
a die
or
and add the
save?
number to one ability check, attack roll, or saving
No.
throw it makes.
Okay. So you get a D8 whenever you want to use it. And you can use it after you roll. So like, oh, that's a shitty number. I want to use a D8 after. So you can use that. Okay. What are you saying to inspire West?
My bad.
Feel the genuine sadness in this tiefling. He was really trying hard.
Oh, he
I
was
gotta-
trying his hardest.
I gotta do it for him. You
Yeah.
know, like.
Gotta do it for him. Gotta do it for him.
Alright. Ariell, your turn, and Oria, you're on deck.
I'm gonna take out the little pouch of fungus dust thing that I collected,
Okay.
and I'm gonna lob it at the dragon's face.
You step out, hear it. Roll me an attack without proficiency. It's a dex attack. It's cost.
Shit! Oh no! It would have been a 20.
Oh.
It's not a 20?
Stupid. No, it's like watch.
Move the pencil.
If I move it, boop.
We'll say it's a hit.
Oh, merciful DM.
Okay.
Thank you.
It needs to make a con save versus a hallucinogenic mushroom.
I'm gonna go ahead and cut
No,
words
mine
here.
is a 20, so.
I have 2 more uses of Bardic Inspiration.
Can you cut any words to saving throw?
Yeah, I can do it to literally any roll the thing makes.
Oh fuck yeah!
Okay. Roll me.
Fuck it up.
That's a 1.
Oh.
I tried.
So
Cuts 1 point off it. Off that
So-
roll.
it would have rolled a 12. Con save, so that makes it a 20.
Oh.
It does not. It succeeds. So as you feel the mushroom, and spits it out.
Alright, then I'll cast Firebolt on it, and then I'll go hide behind the wall.
I guess I'll cast a
We
spell.
tried. It was
Alright.
just say it was my bow.
I didn't want to know what that fungus shit would have done.
Some really weird stuff.
Tripping balls.
Tripping balls. Like,
The dragon wakes up the next day going, what the fuck just happened?
that is going to be 17 damage, fire damage.
Oh, wow. Good.
That worked out pretty well.
Oh, right. That's some pretty good damage. Yeah, he's bloodied.
Hides behind wall.
Woohoo! As you no longer have the advantage on him. But he is blind. And then, so,
I'm dealing with that shit.
Oria, your turn.
Oria is going to lift up her javelin
Okay.
and cast Flame Blade on it and
Throw it? Nice. Okay, roll me to hit.
Ooh. Ooh.
Motherfucker! It didn't hit.
I'm sorry. As you
God
throw the
damn
javelin
it.
and it hits its skin, but just the
God
scales
damn it.
and just falls slightly underneath. As your javelin returns to you. part of its magical property.
She's gonna.
Oh wait, it didn't do the lightning ability, so it does not return to you. It only does that when it turns into lightning. So the javelin's on the floor. Sorry. Special T property.
That's fine. She's going to take a step back towards the wall.
Okay.
And she's going to cast Sacred Flame again.
Okay. Naturally.
God damn it! No.
Sorry.
Mother.
As you cast
so
your
bad.
flame and it just does not make contact.
I'm not having.
West.
Alright. Feeling
Having to roll.
oddly inspired and I'm getting up.
Alright, movement to get up. Okay.
Alright, so that's my movement.
Yeah.
Alright. I'm still close enough to hit E.
Yeah.
Yeah, I don't know.
You're right there.
I'm gonna cripple its wing.
Alright, roll to hit.
I don't hit. Alright, second attack.
Okay.
Wait, am I still blessed?
No, you weren't blessed.
No, you just have the inspiration.
Oh, okay.
With the 8 if you need to use it.
22 to hit?
That hits.
Fuck yeah.
Roll me damage.
All the damage.
All the rage.
You can use the D8 on damage too.
Just saying. Can you? I thought it was only on attack.
Oh wait.
Only four roll.
Duration. One ability check, attack, roll, or saving throw. That's not damage.
Yes,
Yep,
not
right,
damage.
right.
Oh fuck!
Fuck!
Yeah, pick it up in a second whenever you get a chance.
I lost the other one. Oh shit.
Oh damn! I don't know.
Oh, I see it. I see it. I see it. Alright. I'm missing a die. I think no. That's all of them.
So what was your damage?
33.
33.
33
Damn.
points of damage.
For one attack? Damn.
Damn, barbarians are scary.
That's what it's. No. Oh no, never mind. Duh. I was wrong with the crit. Stupid me. Still a lot.
Hey, that's so good. Is that 2 6? That's
That's
fucking
2
good.
sixes, and that's with my strength. That's with the 12. So 24.
24. Still really close to that number. Oh, it is looking beat up, but still kicking. As you hit it square in the wing, and you feel as it vibrates through your hammer, that broke something.
Good.
It's hurt. Dwarfman tries to get up, or he does get up. He's gonna swing. God damn it, I missed. And your lizard friend seeing this, and you see he casts a spell on himself. Okay, Cal, your turn. What do you do?
How far am I?
You are 5, 10, 15, 20,
16.
25,
Okay,
30,
that's fine.
35, 40 feet away from it.
Oh yeah, I am in range. Ray of Sickness.
Okay. It's a Constitution spell? Sorry, Constitution saving throw?
No, I have to attack first.
Oh, okay, you have to attack it. Okay. Alright, roll me to hit.
I don't want that die. 18. Wait.
18, that hits.
Oh, okay. Okay, well, I guess and then the damage for 2d8. Ooh. 13.
13 points of damage. Nice.
And must make a Constitution saving throw. On a failed save, it is also poisoned until the end of the turn.
Oh, that might have done it. That was a low number. That is a 12.
Yeah, until the end of my turn, right?
If that's what it says.
Yeah, it said your turn, so which means it's
Yeah,
my
until the
turn.
end of your turn, yeah.
12?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's 12.
It's 12? Oh,
just
so
saved-
it
he
just saved.
You just saved
I'm
it.
sorry. As you throw your ray, just black beam of energy, slight green hues in there, hits it, vomits a little bit, definitely hurts, but you see it, he's shaking it off. Almost worked.
And then Acid Splash. That's my cantrip.
Alright. Dex save? Or roll to hit?
I'm trying to dex it.
That is a 12 as well.
Shit.
Yeah, unfortunately.
Okay.
As you throw your splash, it just barely misses. So, Dragon's turn. He looks really, really bad. I'm going to see how smart he is. Intelligence.
Is it still blinded?
Yeah, he's so blinded.
Wow.
He has a blind sense,
Oh,
so you can use other senses to identify what's on the ground.
gotcha.
He's gonna turn this direction.
Come on, baby.
In a
Come
straight
on.
line.
Come
I
on.
need
Come on.
both Oria and Wes to roll me a dexterity saving throw.
17.
Natural 20.
You both pass and
Holy
take that
shit.
damage.
It was gonna do something.
Still half damage.
Look, he's still picking up dice.
Oh god.
And he has that
Stop.
evil smile.
Stop looking at me.
Stir harder.
My heart's beating in my really fast in my chest, in my throat right now. So. And then it's half again for you because you're fucking raged.
The big boy.
Shit. Good eat.
Oh,
There was a lot of tents.
Oh
Ooh.
shit.
How many?
Half is 31.
Holy crap.
As a beam of lightning just ricochets from you, West, goes straight through you and into Oria. And you take half of that.
I take half of that, yeah.
Yes.
That would be
31 is freaking half.
15.
Yeah. 62 points of damage.
I would have been KO'd.
That would have been my entire health.
Yeah. Seeing that, looking at you, seeing that everyone is still up, he's going to take his movement to fly 80 feet up in the air.
Can it fly with a broken wing?
I can surely try. And it will do a acrobatic. That is 20 with his acrobatics.
Yeah.
To fly up in the air. An attack of opportunity by you and the dwarf.
Natural 20.
Come on,
Roll me the
kill
to
it.
confirm that.
Come on, kill it.
Alright, roll me damage.
Now we bring
Now you roll.
the crit dice back.
So it should be 46.
It was 46?
Yeah. Because you hit one, so you're 2d6.
Oh, that's right.
Yeah.
Right. Okay, so I'll still 46. Yeah.
It's okay. It's a dragon. It's a thing.
That is a thing. 18.
18. Okay. Whew! It's still up. Barely. As blood is trickling down as it flies 80 feet up in the air.
God
And it's 80 feet up in the air right now.
Is there any
T.
skills like not there anymore? Is he vulnerable?
He's in the sky. He's 80 feet in the air.
No, but is he vulnerable? Like with all the skills and stuff?
Oh, he's just bleeding everywhere though. But he's not like dropping scales or anything like that. No. 5. This is only 50 feet. He is 30 feet higher. As T, it is your turn. I'm going to get a little bit more fly ability.
I don't think I have anything in range of that. At least castable.
My bow can reach it, but it doesn't do damage.
range
He's
on a
dead.
heavy crossbow?
It should say on there, but I can tell you in a second.
100/400.
So yeah, so it's within range.
Sweet. Let's whip out the crossbow.
Okay. As you see a giant crossbow, and he's holding it up and aims and shoots.
Well, fuck me. That is a 10.
It was one more roll.
All right. So that is a miss as the dragon is flying up in the air. Okay. So, T, that's a miss. Anything else?
Bonus action. What am I doing? That's 60 feet. Damn, he's 80 feet up?
Yeah, he's 80 feet up. Aria West. Oria West.
I can still move, right?
Yeah, you can still move. That is y'all's turn. So if you guys want to do anything and can reach him as he's 80 feet up in the air, let me know. Oh god.
And I already used my main action, right?
Yes.
So I
Because the heavy crossbow, it is one action to use it, and you have to use your other bonuses to your bonus or any action that you would use to fire your crossbow. You can only do one shot. So that is your
Gotcha.
action.
Okay, well, in that case, I'm gonna move slightly. I'm gonna move within touch range of west if I can.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, he's within 25 feet.
Fred,
What's up?
what's up?
You just happen to be closest. Like,
Cool.
it's nothing personal. Anyway,
Fuck you then, man.
Step.
and then I am done.
Okay. All right.
Metagaming. I think lesser restoration heals, which is what I'm getting in touch range for.
Gotcha.
Ariell.
I'm gonna double check that, but that's
Your
what I'm
turn?
doing.
Or you're on deck. Wes,
Yeah.
after that, if there's anything you guys can do. He is just flying straight up. He is right now retreating.
I could use
Oh,
that.
never
Throw
mind,
me
let's
in
try
then
it.
what?
We're
You
gonna
know what?
admit children this.
I'm
Oh my god.
Spell slot to do it.
You guys are
I'm
gonna
gonna
fucking.
I'm gonna use my last.
Then I'm gonna
slot
use
on
Braver
that.
on it. With my short sword.
Let's see. I'm going to move into range where I can see it. I'm pretty sure I probably could see it.
You just look up and it's right there.
Okay, cool. Yeah, I'm just going to cast Guiding Bolt on it once more.
Okay. All right. As long as you have range. Good.
Yeah, it's 120. Oh, son of a bitch. That's probably not gonna hit. Let's see. No, that's a 12.
12. Unfortunately, that misses. As you're trying to get an aim on it, but you're just moving chaotically in circles and just barely missed. Unfortunately.
And then I'm just gonna firebolt at it again.
Okay.
So might as well do some type of
Yeah.
Alright. That's gonna be a solid.
He has to roll dex save?
No. Not for firebolt. I don't think so. No.
So firebolt's an attack, right?
Mhm.
Roll when you hit.
No, it's just like.
I think it's an attack.
Is it attack? Oh yeah, it is. I'm
Yeah.
sorry. Fuck.
Got yours.
That is 17.
17. The thing just misses. Yeah, that literally does miss. As the bolt rises up
God, that's
and just
frustrating.
barely, and you see it
I
arc
should
down.
have used my spell for a different thing.
I'm sorry. Oria.
Oria's gonna also attempt guiding bolt.
Okay.
18.
Just hits.
Lucky.
Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't specify. She's casting it at a
Higher level.
at higher level.
Oh.
Level 3.
Oh.
That thing's gonna have some oomph to it.
Yeah.
So hold on here.
Damage increases by 1d6.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it starts at 4. I'm casting at level 3. I want to make sure that these don't
not. Oh my. Okay, okay.
points.
No. No.
Did I successfully kill something?
So,
No.
What?
Oh my
how do you want
god.
to kill it?
Oh my god.
With as best aim that she can possibly do,
Mhm.
she's gonna shoot that fucker out of the sky.
And you're locking, you're matching
shot?
his speed, you're matching his speed, you're matching his speed, and you calculate what is going to reach your hand, and you. It hits it. It's still flying. It's still flying in the air, and then you see it start spinning.
Fuck.
And then just with the camera, crashes down.
Oh.
And it lands on all fours, right next behind you. And you see a dragon, and it's bleeding everywhere. And just falls over,
Hell yeah.
dead.
Grab your scales.
Yeah, exactly. That's what I thought too.
We're hauling the whole thing to the ceiling.
Marcus the dragon.
18 HP left.
Wow!
That was spot on.
At 18
I was so
exactly.
nervous because I rolled 3 ones and I'm like,
Look at
ah.
you.
Yeah, I was seeing the ones, I'm like, ah, fuck, and I see 2 6s, like, okay, this might work. If you guys could not have killed it, it was gonna run away, and then more stuff. So yeah, there is a dead dragon in the middle of the road.
Oria's still like with her hands shaking like.
Do we want to just collect the scales and sell them, or do we want to bring the whole thing and like try to get some masterwork armor made? The bones.
Oria
Those
even
things weigh
herself.
15 pounds per thing.
So we get an NPC and we just shove him on him.
Bag of holding.
Anyway, I'm going over to the dragon. I'm
Come on, put the whole dragon in there. Come on, put that whole dragon in there.
Oh my god, no.
It might be a little too big.
I'm gonna go over to the dragon. I'm gonna put my hand in its blood and just.
As Wes is starting to calm down, and you see a little bit of steam from the blood. It's slight, has a slight like tingle
Face
as the lightning is still technically fresh within him.
I am going to go over to it and hold my holy emblem and pray for its soul.
Okay.
I'm gonna run past the both of them, run straight up to its throat, and start kicking it, saying, "You bargain bin fucking Alduin! Why me?"
Yeah, man, what the fuck did you do to it?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oria's gonna also approach the dragon, also make a silent prayer of, just, one with nature that its body would be, used.
So while these two are
Praying
praying, I'm
for
looking
it,
at
and
Cal
I'm
and be like,
just
Cal,
beating
get the
it.
knives. We're gonna fucking
Yeah,
cut this
that's what I'm
place
saying.
open.
I'm going over there.
And you
I'm
guys
gonna
are
say, I'm gonna start
Right, and then you
dissecting.
guys see.
Oh
Skill.
god.
Cut it here. Cut it here. Come on.
You see, he tried to. I knew you could do it, and you see that he literally has his bag as he's stepping into the cart again, like he was just running away. Totally throws the bag. Knew you could handle yourself.
Oh my god.
I'm gonna go inside.
But yeah, Oria's also gonna probably harvest some of the scales.
Woo! All right, I'm gonna have to do some homework
Okay.
on this.
Scales, the
There's
tooth,
a lot of stuff.
the
to read.
horns, if there's
Everything.
horns,
The claws.
yeah, the claws,
Fucking, from head to tail. We are.
Every bit of it.
Okay.
every bit that we can get.
It's not on
See the wizard boy comes out. Good. His hands are burning and like both hands have like this giant orb of fire. Oh, good.
Oh, thank God.
He goes to his cart, looks at his giant owl. What the fuck are you? And
Video
you
for
see
owl, I gotta
Couscous,
show you
your
guys
horse, just completely unscathed.
It's so used to this poor baby.
Actually,
The love on
kinda.
couscous.
I mean,
I'm assuming.
kinda actually.
With his past owner, I think so.
Yeah. They have a thing that they do.
Oria's gonna collect her javelin too. Just
Yeah, of
go
course.
over and it's
Yeah,
like.
yeah. The dwarf goes over to you specifically. Good fucking job. And then hands you a his flask.
Ooh.
She'll take a sip. She'll
As
take
you
a swig,
squeeze
not a sip. Swig.
Completely scratched open, bleeding.
And at the same time, she's also gonna cure wounds him.
As you cure him.
I'm gonna go check on the kids.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah, there's the kids.
Or when Barkskin kind of goes away, Oria looks also beat the fuck up too.
Yeah, you guys
Oh,
take
shit.
a pretty good hit. What's your HP at?
17.
Oh, so you're bloodied.
Oh, I didn't even put into consideration.
I was bloodied at the beginning of this combat. Like the second you made me do the first.
I
saving
keep
throw and
forgetting to
take
mention
half
if I'm
damage off
bloodied.
it.
I'm
I was
sorry.
like, I thought this was a hard
immediately
fight.
dropped.
Nobody's bloody,
That
no
hurt.
resources
Yeah,
taken.
no, I didn't think
Man.
about that. I'm
I'm
so
sorry.
sorry.
For once, I didn't get bloody.
Actually, it's true. Yeah, you didn't get hit.
I got hit once. The very first hit.
Oh
me.
yeah, that's true.
I
That's
took
true.
19 points of damage.
And
Damn
then
it.
you're behind the wall the whole time.
Yep. That's why I'm behind the wall.
Okay,
Alright,
now,
nice
so-
now
meeting
let
us.
it be known. I'm going
Oh,
to
wait,
state
you're gonna
right
do
now when I saw the
He
stone
hit
walls,
me
I was like,
once,
oh
I'm
hey, I can maybe make it over to the wall and use meld into stone before it can use its breath attack again.
Oh,
I never,
Nope.
and I
you
didn't
were
take
one
that
turn away,
chance.
Yeah.
And I didn't take the chance.
It recharged with a 6 on the next attack.
I did do like 50 damage to it, even though I was hiding behind the wall.
You guys did a lot of damage to it.
Damn
Again,
crit,
this is a
your
young
crits.
dragon. It's
It's not like an adult or an ancient
Wait,
dragon.
no, yeah, he's
Not yet.
yeah.
Not yet.
This
Like
was
I said,
Not
bargain
anymore.
bin
It won't
ultimate.
be yet. Not anymore.
Bargain bin
We'll get to
ultimate.
there.
So as you guys collect what you can, let's say as much as you can put in bag holding, your bag holding is filled, and you still have to put stuff in the cart. Yeah. And it smells like rotten meat.
Gross. But
It rots that fast.
Well, it's gonna soon. You guys
have you
still
ever smelled
three,
a reptile before?
Fair point.
They smell nasty.
3 more days of travel in the sun.
Gotta find some. bleach for those things.
There's a new compatriot as the dwarf kind of thanks you for the healing, goes over, and then just sits on the back of the cart like nothing had happened.
Also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get like, I'm assuming, is there any like a couple jars or something in the cart?
Sure.
Okay, I'm gonna like try to put some like water in them, and
Is the river nearby?
I'm going to put the eyeballs in the jar and go close it. And just bring it with me.
Sure. Write that on your inventory.
Jar of
Actually,
dragon eyes.
each jar has to contain one eye.
That's
That's just
fine.
how big it is.
I guess also depending, this is just in case it is a magical component, I don't know. With one of the jars, Oria is going to probably also use it to fill it with some of the dragon's blood if there is any.
Sure.
That'd be good.
Dragon blood.
Oh, hey,
They're
I
probably
have-
like the heart, like
I have-
everything's probably some type of component for something.
I have a vial
Honestly.
and that bottle of wine, 2 bottles of wine.
Are you gonna
You
fill
wanna
us up
fill
with
that up
dragon
with
blood?
too?
Sure.
I guess.
Sure.
So we're gonna
Right,
take the
dragon
heart.
blood.
Someone wanna take the heart?
Can anybody dig into it? And well,
It's not like
this
this
is
is
probably
an
already working on it.
intelligent creature. He's an asshole that tries to kill you. But it's not like he's an intelligent, sentient creature at all.
He didn't just talk to me earlier.
Yeah. It's like, I want his soul to go.
I'm not doing any of the cutting. I'll let them
Yeah.
take care of that. I'm
Yeah.
just putting it in my bag.
It's okay. I'll dissect. What do you need? Heart?
Well,
There's some
You want the
legends that
brain?
you eat
The-
the heart of a dragon.
roll.
You
Are you
become a
collecting
dragon.
everything?
Everything we
Yes,
can.
everything
Okay,
we possibly
alright.
can.
Everything
I
we think
will
might fit.
write down these stats and give them to you next game.
Okay.
So, after you collected your dragon parts, there's a tiefling who's currently almost bleeding
I
out.
feel so bad for the next person to travel up this road.
She'll go over and use another one of her spell slots and
Chunks
cure
of
wound him
meat.
too.
You get cure wounds, roll HP to cure him.
Oh shit, because I can never remember it.
I think it's a D8 plus wisdom.
I mean, could we consider them harvesting the dragon to be a short rest here?
No, they're
No?
moving
Oh.
a little bit too much, and they're putting a lot of effort.
Yeah,
You get 10 points of HP back.
We are unbloodied.
Okay.
It's good enough.
So.
Or he's healing everybody else except herself.
You can't heal yourself?
Would you? So after that.
Oh my god, that eraser is bad.
Do you guys? Yeah. That's
Oh,
what
yeah,
I was-
sorry.
I guess I'll use a spell slot. And
That is just.
That's why I have a separate eraser.
So that's 8.
I'll use healing touch on me. Whoops. Oh yeah.
As everyone spends a little bit of time to heal themselves, get back on the carts.
I'm no
Travel
longer
forward.
bloodied.
Do you stay with them? What do you do?
I don't know.
So what's your story? You just kind of.
You ran away from a dragon.
Why is the dragon chasing you?
Bruh, I was just walking through the forest,
question.
okay, and all of a sudden this giant fuck come and you see me start itching my neck a little bit.
Oh
just
Jesus.
and next thing I know, this thing's just chasing me.
Did you? You pulled its tail or something. You pissed it off.
I might have said a few choice words about its mother, but it just started chasing me.
You need a ride anywhere?
Where are you going?
Korvosa?
I think I can make some money there. Sure, I'll hit your ride.
Cool.
If you don't mind.
Oria's sitting there looking him over, knowing he's a bard, looks at Wes. You know, I heard stories. I thought bards were supposed to seduce the dragons.
I didn't know if it could be charmed or not. That's out of game.
I tried to, and it obviously didn't work.
Yeah, it's as you get into the back of the cart, you see there's a Medusa. There's a Medusa in the back of the cart.
Yeah.
Baby
Medusa?
Yeah.
She's bird boxed.
It's a baby Medusa
She's
with
bird
black
boxed right now.
Yeah.
an infant barely learning how to walk, and a young minotaur.
Yep.
That's the kids we're talking about.
Welcome to the
Also in the back of
family.
the cart, and they're just playing. Actually, when you guys, because you said you were checking out the way, you see that Cow Jr. is kind of like hovering himself over her, and the first person opens the thing, he's like, "Ugh," and then kind of goes over and like sits down, expecting a pat.
I'll give him that.
Kinda
And I'll
fucked up
give
we
them
get to
both
use
some
this.
snacks.
Oria's gonna probably go also and hug him with her trunk.
Oh, no more dragons! No more dragons. We're at river. We are at river. No more dragons.
Kill it!
Kill the second
Where
one.
is it? Where is it?
So
Let's
It's
not
like in
kill any more
Scarab, you
dragons.
hear the
No more
music
today.
start, but you don't know where it is.
as you guys continue on moving forward, you guys start seeing the hubbub and the industrial side of Korvosa. You guys slightly go over a hill. You see some more people tending to the lumber closer to the huge city, almost metropolis. And you see that the city's actually divided into two. You see a very specific river going into it and going into the sea. And one area has a lot of docks and ships, and it just looks very hardworking, as the other area looks shiny, a little bit newer. As you guys are going further down, I need everyone to roll perception.
16.
18.
5. You don't know shit.
I'm still thinking about that dragon, man.
Bro, you think
You
you
still
don't know
have blood
shit.
on your face.
I'm
still
song.
like faux petrified by
What
the
did you guys
freaking
get?
Gorgon running around.
18.
18? Okay.
18.
What did you get?
I got a 3.
Oh.
As half the time you see T entertaining himself. He's a charming guy.
A little twitchy.
A little twitchy, but charming
Okay,
guy.
it's a little twitchy, but it's alright.
As the next like day or so before we reach this, Chattington said not a word.
That's unusual.
Odd. You still see that he's when he said good dragon. Hi. Like he still has the fear that he was just attacked. You know, he was completely unharmed and his carriage was undamaged by the dragon.
I mean,
just
as,
gonna
a,
kinda
as a
talk.
tiefling, I've got horns and stuff, right?
Yeah.
Okay, so he's not like looking odd directions and like me being like, oh god, dragon?
I mean, you look like the literal devil.
Yeah, but tieflings are more common.
Gotcha.
You're
Okay.
still a freaking demon, but
That's up tail.
you.
Okay.
He does
curious.
kind of stay away from you, but not. He knows how to act properly in front of you.
Gotcha.
There's also a creature that you've never seen, T. It's the Loxodon, which is
It's a what?
a Loxodon.
Elephant
You know
person.
this creature from a card.
I know it from magic, but
That is what it is.
Yeah.
That's
Well
what's
then.
up from Magic the Gathering. Which, in this realm, you've never seen an elephant.
Didn't know there were sentient elephants. What?
We're very uncommon here.
Ah.
It's just a very interesting group of people.
Yeah.
Yes.
As she
Eclectic.
technically has the
What's it on a TV? Two heathens and an elf walk into a bar.
the
With their
Celestia.
baby.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it's
It's
Loxodon Smiter.
Yep.
Yeah, I know it.
So as you guys are approaching, as you guys are seeing, you get within the next hour or so, you'll be at the city.
Mhm.
You see all the hardworking men and women cutting down the trees, and it's very systematic. As you approaching by, the only thing that you, except for you, unfortunately, see is there is this elf on a tree, kind of just like down there, just like on a tree branch, sitting almost like as if it was like in a hammock, just relaxing, just watching everyone. As there's another human barking a couple orders. You see the elf like go into town. Nice. Doesn't say anything else if you don't talk to him. Really. You see a couple humans, one half orc also giving out orders, have sheets, and downing them. Inventory for the logs are being cut and organizing them and whatnot, and shifting schedules. In one of those shifts of the schedule, you two see a unique individual. You see a Loxodon carrying a part of a large tree, and then in front of him you see a half orc also. They're both like carrying a tree log and then put it down, and then you see the human go up to the Loxodon, say a couple of words, kind of moves the sweat from him, and then just goes over to another section where there's a whole bunch of people just talking.
I don't want to generalize, but do you know that guy?
Well, they're the only ones that see it.
Oh.
Yeah, I was gonna ask you that. We're like, hey, Oria.
With a 16, I didn't.
No.
Okay.
Oh, okay.
Well, I was like, hey, Oria,
Sure, that's right.
that looks like you. Do you know that person?
When he points it out, it takes a couple excuse me. It takes a little bit to look through the crowd, but he's like, looks like me, and you stop looking for someone and just focus on, oddly enough, looking for your own people, and you see a Loxodon, a strong male Loxodon, just in there chatting amongst everyone else.
Yeah, she's instantly going beeline
okay.
straight over.
Okay.
Getting off the cart?
Where'd she go?
Yeah.
Okay. As
Like, whoa. I
see,
didn't know she moved that fast.
you run, head over. You head over there. You see a lot of people, not giving you like a bad look, but just like doing it twice, like, oh, okay. And then doing their work.
There's another one.
Yeah, pretty much that. There's another one.
Oh my god.
Another one.
As you reach the Loxodon, you would recognize him for sure. He was one, definitely of the warriors in the group. Part of, he doesn't have his armor on him at all. He has oversized clothing. Odd that they're oversized, but oversized work clothing for him, and they're all being tied up with like rope, so it just like doesn't fall off or anything. And he sees you. Oria, it's been a while.
Yes, it has.
As you can see, he's definitely tired. He goes over and greets you with a big hug. Tell me, what have you discovered?
A lot has happened. A lot.
Good.
Not all of them good things.
That's what I've been noticing with these lands.
She'll probably reach to her side and show him the tusks.
Instant sadness. As he grabs the tusk. A slight tear comes down his eye. And we're gonna end the game there. So, yeah, I know.
You need to press something here.
Well, in a second, you need to press a thing. But thank you guys for watching. Thank you guys for staying tuned. Again, this video will be edited and posted on Thursday, because we go live on Friday. Thursday at Dream Production Film's YouTube page. Yeah, thanks guys. See y'all South by.
Hi.